Hello, wonderful people. Hello, great Biafrans. You're welcome. You are welcome. Keep sharing like you used to do. Share, and let people come on board. We are about to start. Today is going to be another interesting and encouraging outing with you today. The mothers are here and they're going to give you all the hopes. A lot of people are already asking questions. I'm seeing it already while we're taking the anthems. People are already asking questions already concerning what's going on. Don't worry, you're going to hear from our mothers. I assure you, the mothers, they don't keep quiet and things are spoiling. They don't just keep quiet. All hopes are not lost. Please share the program and let people know that we are already live and direct. I understand that Samuel is also broadcasting. It's okay. Anybody that is not with us today, later you can watch the program. If you are not with us or you are with Samuel, it's the same thing. Later you still watch the one that you were not able to watch live. Yeah, great mothers. Mama. It's okay.
It's okay. It's my dear sister. Oh, yeah.
Yes, they are in the house. The honorable gallant women. They are here. No shaking. We are not afraid of anybody. Yes, no shaking. And nobody's going to take it away from us. We are here live and direct with you. We're going to be discussing some of the issues going on. First of all, we're not going to fail not to address Mazi Chike for insulting the women the other day. It happened while the women were going to London, so they left it pending and they will address it today. It doesn't matter what anybody is saying. And we're going to address the issues, the problem going on in Biafra land, the killing going on in Biafra land, and all hopes are not lost. So before we do that, you all know us. You know us by name, and we know you too. And we know you too by name also. So we are going to pray, brief prayer, and we move. Women, what are honorable? You get better today. Your language, can't get it, man. Is it the heavenly language? Our language, which one you want to use? No, not today. Your speaker is not on.
Oh, anyone can serve. Sorry, I put it on mute.
Yeah, please.
Oh my goodness.
You want to use the worldly one or you want to use the authentic language, which is the English?
Okay. But I want to do something now, Maybe I wish some people, they are maroon and we keep it with better.
Oh yeah, now.
How hard it came?
That's so. Nnukwu ada ka m bụ nụ, you know. Okay, ka anyị runata isi anyị.
Okay.
I'm gonna say this. M ga-ekwu this one na Igbo language, you know. Dịka onye ndu sometimes, you know, na like ka welu language anyị wee kwuo okwu, you know, wee gwachukwu okwu. So ọ bụ n'aha Jesus, amen. Ọ bụ na ike okike abịa ma onye nwe anyị na Chineke, onye a na-asụ na-abịa na ọ gbara nkịta okwu biri n'ọnụ ya, ọma mma zụrụ arụ, adị bụ agba izu ịbụrụ onye ịtọ, ekwe ma anụghị ekwu ya sịa, onye a na-asụ na-abịa na anyị abịago n'iru gị na ụtụtụ oge ehihie a. Anyị na-abịa ka anyị bịa gwa ụmụnne anyị ihe anyị na-eme na ihe na-emega n'obodo onye nwe anyị. Amepee mmụọ anyị na mmụọ ha ka ha nwee ike ịghọta anyị dịka ha si wee ka o si wee bụrụ mmasị gị. Nyekwa anyị akọ na uche ka anyị nwee ike inye meseji a otu o si wee suppose ịdị. Anyị na-ayọ gị Chukwu ka inye anyị udo nke gị na ngọzi gị. Mana n'otu aka nwa anyị na-ayọkwa anyị n'isi ebe onye ndu anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nọ, onye nwa ka ịgba ya okirikiri, gbaa ya ogige, were ebube gị na mmụọ gị niile wee chekwaba ya. Ihe ọbụla ga-eme ya Jehova, anyị na-asị gị na dị nsọ ka itinye ọgbaghara n'etiti ndị iro niile na ha. Anyị na-anyekwazi gị n'ụdị pụrụ iche onye nwe anyị ka inyere anyị aka Jehova maka atụmatụ anyị niile gbasara ihe Biafra. Chukwu onye ihe niile dị n'aka ya, biko ka ị gaba njem na dị nsọ, maka na anyị ma na mmụọ Biafra ekunigo. Mmụọ Biafra bụ mmụọ nke gị. Onye nwe anyị na-asị gị Chukwu ka ị nwee ike iwere aka gị, jiri aka gị na dị nsọ wee tinyere anyị Biafra, nye anyị Biafra otu o si wee dị. Na anyị na-ayọ gị na-asị gị ka ị mere anyị nke a n'aha Chukwu okike abịama nke eluigwe. Ise.
I did it. That's great. You did wonderfully well.
Wonderful. We are complete. We are really complete. I engage you, you know, it doesn't matter what anybody's saying. Please share the program. Let people come on board. We are going to do it together. I welcome everybody. You are welcome. And also welcome the street urchins that also come here to disturb us today. Remember, this platform is a hallowed platform. You don't come here and do nonsense. You do nonsense, you go away with epilepsy. Sorry, you are living with epilepsy if you come here. I'm telling you, we are not joking here. Chukwu Kikarama sent us on a mission, and that is what we are doing. I'm telling you, it's not easy, Omada, that some of us, we are living abroad, we are not even the one receiving the hate, yet we don't sleep. These women don't sleep 24 hours every day. They go to work. Mother Rosemary just came back from night shift. She's here with you. Honorable Azoka, 24 hours. She did not
4 o'clock.
I spoke with her 2 hours. She spoke with other people. I opened my phone. She has been online. And so with every other woman you see. And it's so easy for us to say our families are not there. We are not the one receiving the heat. But still the way we are sacrificing ourselves, meaning that Chukwu sent us on this mission, and for him to do it, he will accomplish it. It's not we are not going to do it, but we are going to do the one Chukwu wants us to do. I'm telling you, it's not that easy. A lot of things are going on, and it's giving us a sleepless night. Umada. Where do we start? Because the picture I saw, the videos I saw, even a woman like myself, I saw crying that they killed her son, burnt their houses. I saw people carrying in our own land. People are evacuating, running, carrying their loads to run away. It could have been me if I wasn't opportune to be where I am, or maybe I was in their position. It could have been me, you know, or any other person. So when I saw that thing, I lamented, and I don't know how to go about it. But I believe that, oh my, you've been doing a whole lot. A lot of people, I will tell you, they're appreciating you, people. The phone calls I receive on your behalf, voice messages I receive on your behalf, most times I don't remember to send them to you to listen. Meaning that Biafra, some of them are telling you, please don't stop, don't leave us. You are our last hope. Someone was begging. For me, when I was listening to his audio, I felt he was kneeling down, begging, shedding tears. That Umada, you are their last hope. If you ever leave them, they are gone. That you please. And I believe that as mothers that feel pains and burdens, you're not going to do that. So these people that are hoping on you, I know we are not God. We are not God. Chuko Kikeban can only use who he wants to use to do his work. The person that he calls and is willing to do it. What are you going to say? Let's start from there first. People are really hoping on no matter for their rescue, or would I use that word salvation right now, considering what's going on in our land, before we go to the incidents that happen proper. If I may start with you, Wada Rosemary, people are now begging and begging and beckoning on Umuada. I don't know. I really wanted to say something concerning that pleading and the messages I've been receiving. Are they really going to hope on Umuada? Are they hoping on us?
My
Are we? Yeah.
people, make a
Okay.
okay. Sister Chinwe, we thank you
Yeah.
again. God, we are here again.
Oh, yeah.
And
Always.
our brothers and sisters, our audience, the people that are here with us, the evening, Biafran time, morning, California time, and
Mhm.
afternoon, Texas and New York times. I greet you all. I greet everybody. Sister Chinwe, yesterday was unbearable.
Mhm.
It was very disheartening to know and see even the clips where our people, our homes were set ablaze.
Hmm.
We watched what happened at Izombe. Our homes were set ablaze. We have governors in Biafra land. We have governors in, we have the Ezes and the Igwes, the people whose
Hello?
mouth
Yeah,
to reach to stop all these atrocities. We have the bishops, the clergies, we have pastors, Catholics, evangelists, Anglican, traditional rulers, we have traditional uh, medicine and women, the DBS. It's not like we don't have anybody at home, but everybody sit tight and is watching all these atrocities unfolding. The governors allow the federal government or whatever to bring the military people and sit them at our airports. And the whole world is watching. The United Nations are watching. America is watching. Britain is. Even the UNICEF, United Nations International Children's organizations, they are watching. World Health Organizations are watching. And to them, it's nothing. But when it happens in a Western world, even when you kill one person in a Western world,
Because
the world will be shaking. But they are wiping us out. They are killing us. Nobody's talking. The Amnesty International is keeping quiet. Everybody's keeping mute. What do we have? My brothers and sisters, ndị Igbo si onye ọgụ tọrọ n'isi ya alụọla ya onwe ya.
of course, of course.
Only a tree will see somebody or hear somebody, because trees cannot hear, they cannot see. They can see that there is an axe or a machete that is put on this side, and stand there and allow the people to cut them until they fall. My people, protect your lives. Defend yourselves. Umuada will be here. You are our fathers, mothers, our brothers, sisters, even our children that are home. We are here. We are bonded together. We are born together. We are together. We will not leave you. We will be here for you. We will do as much as we can, whatever it takes on our side, because we are the daughters of the land.
Of course.
We will not leave you. We will pray, we will shout, we will call on these communities that are pretending that they are not seeing the genocide going on in Biafra land. Until God touches one of them, there must be somebody that God will touch to come to our rescue. But before then, we take them like they are not coming. Then when they come, they are siding the people. But we will not relent. Our leader said, end will come. We are fighting for total liberation. Half and half. There is nothing like Nigeria one unity as it stands today. It's no longer half and half. We will be here. So for now, this is my beginning speech. As we go forward, we will still say something.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's a wonderful big speech, opening speech by you also. Honorable, I'm coming to you. The things that are happening right now, do you think if Mazen Nabekano was to be outside, it will be going the way it's going? I think Nigeria should be getting the heat as they are doing this. They are doing it peacefully, and and nobody's challenging them. Ever since Mazi was adopted, what do you think if Mazi was outside? Was he going to go this way? Excuse me. What?
Honestly, good morning, my people. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're calling from. I must tell you that since yesterday, I've been shedding tears because they said ọkwa ewu ọkwa mmadụ nwe obodo ewu nata. those children, those husbands, those wives, those brothers and sisters are people's relatives.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm so ashamed of our political leaders. They should be ashamed of themselves. Our governors should go and commit suicide. Our exes should go and hang themselves because they have brought shame onto themselves and they will live with it forever.
Yes, sir.
I saw the graphic pictures yesterday. I couldn't believe my eyes. That all we did was to make that mistake of electing some leaders and giving them to the Janjaweed. And they are now from there removing them, telling them what to do. Why Gumi is there protecting the terrorists themselves? I have never heard that they went over there with some ammunition or some tankers like they were coming to our place. I never heard that. Instead, they will go and start negotiating with them, giving them money, your money, coming to your place to pick up your money and give to them. And nobody was saying anything. They were bringing, when I saw those trucks bringing ammo tankers down, that was when my ears started going up. And our governors, our exes, our chiefs, and Ndoku kept quiet. That was when I started getting agitated. But let me tell you, my fellow brothers and sisters, we are still here fighting. We are not sleeping at all. You can see this morning, Chingwe, when I went to bed, and I had to sleep only 2 hours to wake up again to come to your program. We are not sleeping. We are working, and whether they like it or not, Biafra must come.
Of course, of course.
Okay? Nobody is going to fight for us. My brothers and sisters.
No, we've passed that stage.
Yourselves. Okay? Those who are there are some young, able-bodied men out there. Please equip yourselves. Equip yourselves. The husbands, don't go out so far. Okay? Don't leave your children at home. Get your double barrel. Stay at home and protect your home. Protect your children, protect your wives. Okay? We can't be going this way. And those people, the governors, the chiefs, the kings, your time is coming. That's all I have to tell you. Because Obuma, Gananama, Obwe, Gananegwe. When you feel that you are doing something wonderful or you are invisible, let me tell you, Dibia Gworozo and Ozo Budibia. Okay? So the pastors have failed us because they use all this opportunity talking to their people out there, collecting tithes. Now nobody is speaking. Because I know that this time around is time to conscientize your people. If you feel that you're doing something right, you would have been telling them how to defend themselves. You would have been telling them how to, hide when they see enemies coming. All what you're doing there, pastors, I'm talking to you. Reverend fathers, some of them, there are some of them who are very, very outspoken. And I must tell you, I so much appreciate all of you who are speaking out without minding. I mean, any human being is a passion to die one day. Okay? That is why we stick our neck. No matter what it will, we can only die once. As far as our children live a better life. Okay? So for those of you who are inside the church every day collecting the tithe from these little these people that doesn't even have food to eat, and some of them are flying with airplanes, private jets here and there, you don't know that this is opportunity for you to now start giving alms. All those things you've been collecting from the church, giving it back to your people. So I'm ashamed of some pastors. I am ashamed of some pastors. I am not happy with everything that I'm seeing. There is no more negotiations. If they think that they carry all the ammunitions and go down there, always know that a day will come. Your families are living there. Your children are living there. They're not invisible, just like you are not. So if you feel that you're going to kill everybody because we gave you that power, and that is why we've been saying that there will be no election in Biafra land. That was why we said it. Because they have their suits and they're plotting again. What they're doing now is to get more suits and put them and then take over the evil. And we're not going to allow that.
Of course.
Okay? So we're not going to allow that. The governors, the chiefs, the kings, get ready. Because what you sow is what you're going to reap. I have told you guys last time, start preparing yourself how to get our leader out. Because I know that if our leader is out, this kind of nonsense will not be happening.
Of course.
And I equally blame the leadership he left behind. I'm not saying nothing. They are not saying nothing. They're only busy there, gossiping here and there.
Blackmailing.
And I tell you, time will come for everybody. But my people, I am telling you, please, always be vigilant, okay? Try to know where the arrow is coming from and dodge it. So that's all I have for now. Thank you so very much.
Thank you, Wanda. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll come back to you again. You know, I was asking if Mazi was around. At least the zoo, if they would have been immediately that attack came in, they would have been even receiving the heat before all this nonsense, or probably it wouldn't have even happened, you know. And it's so disheartening that ever since Mazi was abducted, nothing tangible has come out of the leadership he left. Even as our town is burning, they are still not saying anything. All you see is blackmailing. Blackmail Nelly today, blackmail Nelly tomorrow. That's the only thing they see. People are dying. What is going on?
Do I continue?
Yeah, you can go if you go ahead.
Okay. To me, no matter who is blackmailing, saying all manners of stuff against Nelly, let me tell you, Biafrans, without Nelly, we wouldn't have known what is going on. Would have been living and Onyandu would be, God forbid, killed. God forbid. Nelly is an eye-opener. Nelly is a whistleblower. Nelly showed us what was going on. Nelly, if not Nelly, for those of you who are, going out there and blah, 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 talking one thing or the other, without Nelly, we wouldn't have known what is going on with these people that call themselves the DOS members. Like I said rightly before, we are not, undermining the DOS because it's an institution which Onyandi created. Okay, he created that institution for the good of ours in diaspora and for the good of the Biafrans as a whole. Okay, so we will always respect that entity. But what we're fighting are the corrupt ones among them. Okay, now they started with lies. They came with Onyandu asked us to go for they first of all brought the issue of sit at home. Before you know it, Onyandu said, no, Onyandu did not say. Okay? There was heat. And then the lawyer had to say the truth. And they've been battling between the truth and lies every single day. They're not telling us what is going on. Okay? Then they started with that. Now, the issue in the first place, which is selling and then selling of our leader, which is Nnamdi Kanu. The people who masterminded it were there. They couldn't look at it. They couldn't say anything about it. And Nelly was a kind of a person in the wilderness shouting all by herself, shouting, telling Biafrans what is. He was, she had written a lot of memos, bringing it to their notice. This is what is going on. And nobody could listen to it because some of them are compromised. Okay? Nyanya has compromised most of them, and that is why you see them, they don't talk. But we know the truth because the truth is in our hands. We have the documents showing that what Nelly was saying, Nelly was saying was all true. They are all true. Okay? So whomever that is going out, saying that Nelly said that, please, far from it. Because I rightly told you guys that what we are here to do is not to, we don't even want to show ourselves because we've been working with Onion before this time. Okay? Nobody wants to show ourselves here. But it is paramount for us to say the truth and nothing but the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? We can't live. The only thing that can hide itself for a long time, okay, is only lies. But truth comes out on its own. Okay? Truth comes out on its own. So we cannot be barraging, making, derogatory statements about Nelly because Nelly is the eye-opener of what is going on ground right now. And I know that history will be favorable to her. Because at this time, people will know that she is the only person in the wilderness shouting and then making the truth known to the people. Okay, so in terms of the DOS, like I said before, we are not in any form disrespecting that entity. But what we're saying is this: how about the HOD who went on trying to, say a lot of things about women, making derogatory statements out there? Let me tell you, DOS. Let me tell you, I am a happily married woman. And my husband cannot. In fact, my husband heard what you said and said, your head is incorrect. Okay? He made that statement. Let me tell you, if you don't know how to manage your wife, okay, or maybe you don't know how to talk to women, you cannot come on air and start making derogatory statements and derogatory remarks about mother of Biafra. You made it last time, and you were warning our president. That woman is so intelligent, so articulate, so matured that she leads from every corner. She knows what she's doing. So you cannot go out there and start making, unnecessary statements about mother. And now you went and was writing somebody that mother is this, mother was that, or mother is that, mother is this, mother did this, mother did that, mother did good. But you were not able to air the only rally we have had, globally in the United Kingdom. You couldn't air it. And you almost brought that rally down because you didn't want people to participate. You started with warning. You started with, subtracting, umada, or trying to make them look bad. And now you're telling us, sending somebody again to come and tell us that, okay, you didn't mean it. No, you did. And you owe us apology. You owe us apology. You need to apologize to mother because we've been working tenaciously to make sure that this struggle does not fail. And we've been doing everything necessarily to make sure that we support this program. Some of us have gone abhorring. Some of those have put their last penny to make sure that everything is going well. But all you guys do there is to start sending effort, sending people who can go online and start making insultive statements here and there. Let me tell you, if you don't know how to handle a woman, let me give you my husband's number. Okay? That you can go for a training and maybe he can now coach you on how to talk to women. Okay? So please, far from it. We are not, disrespecting DOS, but we're here to tell you that what you're doing, you're leading from behind, you are not leading from the front. You are not doing what you're supposed to do. And you're not respecting. And for the fact that you're not respecting Umada, you started from not respecting Umada. From there again, you went and then causing chaos in the United States by relieving everybody of their duty. People that doesn't believe in what you are trying to sell. And we're not buying it. Until truth comes out, there is nothing. We are not going to rest until the whole truth is said and nothing but the truth. Okay? So stop. Only tell Biafrans what they want to hear. Only command so that these people will not take over our land. Only command so that these people will not be killed. Our mothers, I can count the number of women that comes around that all lost their husbands. How are they going to take care of their children? How are they going to take care of their families? They're going there 17 years, 20 years, 25 years, and then with married people. And you're watching them before you can't say a word. We're talking about Anambra election. And up till now, no concrete statement to tell the people and to command. You're talking about command and control. Yes. Command and control. We know about command and control because we know that when Onyendu was around, if he commands, you see people, following it. But let me tell you one thing you don't know. You don't buy respect. You earn it. Okay? You earn that respect, not buying it. So you can't say command and control, but you don't know how to obey the command that Onyendu gave. Where is our money? Our children need money where they are. And you go around, okay, people, yes, and should go to the bush. Who told you they're not in the bush? Why are you trying to make a statement that will cost their lives? They are in the bush and they're working. They're chasing the Fulanis away. They're chasing people who are coming to take our land. It cannot happen. Nobody is going to take our land. Okay? So what we want you is to lead from the front, not from the back. And you cannot do a kind of divide and rule, which is still killing Nigeria today, which Lugard instituted in Nigeria, divide and rule. You can't say, oh, this person belongs to me and the other person doesn't belong to me. Or this person, I love this person more than this person. Go and restore those people that you relieve their duty because they did nothing wrong. Now we're suffering financially because you relieved Oliver from his duty. Of course, we're still working. We did fundraising yesterday too. We are working. We're not relentless. We're not relentless at all. So there's nothing you can do to convince us again until you apologize to Umada and at the same time put back all the people, all the mess. You're trying to tear the struggle apart, and we will not allow it to happen. Okay? So if you know the next thing you're coming up with, come on. But all I know is that everything will be going smoothly. We've taken everything under control.
Of course.
Okay, so whatever you want to do, you can keep doing it. But let me tell you, it's time for you to retreat, and then do something right for the Biafrans. Because people are dying there every morning and afternoon. People are being killed. People are being killed. And you're not saying any word. You cannot tell me a fact. That's concrete thing that you've been able to tell our people since Onyendu left. I don't know what you're doing. But it's time for you to leave US women alone because we're working morning, afternoon, night to make sure that everything is going well. Thank you so much, Chinwe.
Thank you wonderfully. I can testify to that. You are working so hard. I wonder, Rosemary, she said something and I want to pick it from there. Please, it's over 3 months now. We are still counting that Mazi was illegally adopted. And from the beginning, it took Mazi Edozie 4 days to come and tell us when we saw that embarrassing and shocking arrest or Mazi's picture in the zoo. It took Edozie 3 or 4 days, I don't know, I can't remember, to come and speak to her. All he was telling us is, calm down, be focused. Since 3 months now, he's calm down, be focused. He comes on Radio Biafra, he's talk as if he's reading a speech and he goes. No hit, nothing. Is there any tangible thing he has done since Mazi was adopted? Even to challenge the zoo. And they're now, from coming down, they've entered our villages to be killing people. And this man is still not saying anything. Do you know that this man, the last broadcast he made, seeing all that is going on in Biafra, is to tell us that in the 6 months to come, we'll start planting, planning for animal husbandry. We'll stop eating Fulani meat. Somebody wrote yesterday, within that 6 months, they would have killed all of us. They would have killed everybody before then. Maybe this man doesn't have anything for us. Please tell me if there's any wanted put in this man has done.
Yes, Mazi Edoziem, he has something for us.
Actually,
he has a big thing for us.
Mm-hmm.
The Bible said that by their fruits we shall know them.
Mm-hmm.
Okwu na-aga wam wam dịka ndị Igbo kwurie, anya na-ele zara zara n'ahụ ya. Mazi Edoziem has a lot for us because he has cancelled a seat at home. He has not about no election in Biafra land. He did all his possible best, everything in his power, to stop the Biafra rally. We held about 2 weeks ago, a week ago, in London. And he has threatened to hand the mother and the women coming together. So what do you get from that? We are all adults, especially anybody that is watching on this program now, anybody that is hearing us now, anybody that is above 18, anywhere around the world, even the 15-year-old can understand the handwritten on the wall. Mazi Chike Edoziem, without even speaking it out, he has showed us where he belongs. It's not for us.
Yes.
It's not for our Oyendu. He is a bigger medal like this. He is standing there because he was Oyendu's second in command before Oyendu was adopted. So he's still maintaining that position. He is using his position to confuse us, to sway people around, to make us not identify where he belongs to, not what he stands for. Standing for is to destabilize, to disintegrate everything our Oyendu has done. Mazi Chike Edoziem is a betrayal to IPOB leadership. My people, can you believe that our home is burning? If Oyendu is here, he will not sleep. He will be on the air 24 hours and screaming. He will tell people what to do. Enter the bush. Enter the bush. Cut down the trees. Block the roads. Burn their vehicles. Burn their vehicles. Do not let the vehicles go, because if you do not vehicles, they still kill us and they enter us and they leave. Burn down all those military vehicles around hovering in Biafra land, any part of the Biafra land. If you don't start with vehicles, don't start burning those vehicles, they will kill us, they will still enter their vehicles. But if you burn their vehicles, you can be able to capture them.
Yes.
Block the road. Burn down their cars. Any armored car, anybody that comes around, burn the cars down first. Put nails on the road. puncture their cars. Then you can capture them. You can do not come to a zombie and wipe people out and then move in, and we are looking at them. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will not allow that. He will not support it. He will be screaming. He will be shouting. He will be up all night screaming. We all saw him during the S program and project. Everything he told the people how to work. People that did not listen to him, they were casualties. But if you do what he said, and we can still hear his voices ringing all over our head, all over us, say, block the road, block the road, puncture their cars, shut the cars down. If you don't burn those, they kill us and still they go. But if you burn their cars first, block their roads, and then we'll be able to get something. Anything. In the lab, try. Everything Oye has been saying. Do it. But do not hope in Chikedoziem. Chikedoziem is not coming. It's not going to, he will not tell you what to do. He has not told us before what to do. Since Oyendu was a capture act, we have not had any tangible thing from him. Nothing. But he saw that the women have come together. He saw that the women, especially the women in the United States, have risen to find a way to release our leader. To release our leader. That's what we are finding now. Because he is the only lion voice that is rooming and telling people that they should not, come to our land and mess it up. We have not had anybody since Oyendu was kidnapped. Oyendu said, some people, onye anyị na-anụzi now, onye jee na redio Biafra, ya na ịga ebe na-agba egwusu, ebe ụmụ nwoke na-agba egwusu ụmụ nwanyị. What is happening? Defend yourselves. We in diaspora, we are with you 100%. We are not leaving you behind. Maybe there is a purpose. There is a purpose God brought us all over here. Remember during the time of Noah, some people are put in the Noah's Ark, so that after the whole thing, they are the people that will come and do the rest. But this one, in the same pattern, God put us in this one ark that is the ark, the diaspora ark, so that we will be able to support our people at home to do the needful. And we are not backing down. We are not backing down. Cut big, heavy, anywhere you see them. They have you can cut them already and keep aside. They pass by, block the road, burn their cars down. They have guns, yes, and stay inside the bush, and then ambush them. Burn those cars down, then you'll be able to capture them. And for Mazi Chikedoziem, it's a shameful thing for you as the second in command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, that you have no idea you do not know that our ESN, our people, our security people are inside the bush protecting the borders of Biafra land. And you are making this confusing statement telling, oh, it's time for you people to go. Who are the people that will go inside the bush? Our security outfit is already inside the bush. What are you talking about? Is that your clue to put people into danger? You want them to start killing our youth that are not in the security? Haba. Haba. Huh? Do something positive, not negative, because all your negativities are causing us. Maazị Chike Doziem. Not even a word since yesterday after the burnt down of Izot. Have anybody heard? Not even a mention of it. Our children were kidnapped from the schools sometime last month, not even a mention of it. We are saying no election in Biafra land, not even a mention of it. We are saying that the sit at home continues, and now they are bringing these armored cars so that when we sit at home, they come inside and grab us. Is that the plot? Is that the plot? We are sitting in the houses. Now they are bringing soldiers so that when we are inside sitting, they come to grab us. People, please open up your eyes as it's going on. These people, they are planning. They are planning. They know that we have maintained our sit at home. Now they are bringing these people so that when we sit at home, they come to our house and get us. That's what they are coming. That's why now they are saying, oh, we go house to house and search for what kind of ammunition are they searching for? The ammunitions are over there with their bandits, and they are the ones giving them those ammunitions. We don't have ammunitions in our places. So when people are now in their homes, sitting at home, their aim is to come and get, because tomorrow is a sit at home. People, be careful. Be careful where these armored cars are. You can sit at home and you enter the bush and stay. Because when they are come, they say when we sit at home, they come and do their search. Be careful.
Yeah.
But we know what they are doing. And when they move, we are watching them. Every step they are making. So that's it for now. We'll
Thank
come
you
back.
so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, Honorable.
Yeah.
To you, wouldn't it have been normal, like Mazi would normally have done, with the heat in our land, coming on every day to talk to Biafrans, ginger Biafrans, like even some of the little things what that Rosemary has said. Is it not in the place of Chike Doziem to be doing that? It's like we are in a battlefield and Mazinand is a commander and he's second in command in command, and when that place is not in, it's expected of him to even do better than his superior. We're not hearing anything from Chike. Only when he sack people, intimidate people, abuse Umada, sabotage everything we are doing, and they are still telling us that we are all one in IPOB. Don't destroy the structure. Who then is destroying the structure? Who then is destroying what Mazin Nandekano has built? It's so pathetic. Yeah.
Well, from what I've seen so far, he has nothing to offer us right now. Maybe somebody is compromised somewhere, and unequivocally, I cannot stop saying it. Okay? Because if Nnamdi Kanu is here, I know what you should be doing by now.
Of course.
That people came from when they were bringing those trucks. Chicken, it doesn't never said anything. And you call yourself a leader? A leader who is keeping quiet while his people are dying. A leader who is keeping quiet where hunger is killing his people.
Maybe he sleep very well.
A leader who is, because you're in diaspora, you feel that you're very, very comfortable where you are. Let me tell you, you failed. You failed. All you're doing is trying to tear the whole regions apart. Working for Nanyanya, you think we don't know what is going on? We know. Okay? Because you've been compromised by Nanyanya. You have been compromised by Nanyanya. And that is why we told you that Onyendu has given this order. Why is it that it's not being followed? He said, bring the money from Nanyanya should pay the money to US account, Umeri account. That money has not been paid up till today. Chinyere Onwir has said over her dead body that the money she has will not be, putting that into that account. Now, all you're going around now is working with Nnamdi, then bringing the people that Nnamdi appointed just to replace everybody that Nnamdi Kanu, appointed. He's not working. He's not working for us. If he's working for us, he should come to the United States and restore all the damages he has done so far. If he's working for us, he should know that Umada has been working seriously, even when Onyendu was here. And that was why he gave us autonomy. Okay? To do everything, because he knows that we are very, very effective in what we are doing. We'll be raising funds. We've been doing everything possible to make sure that everything is going. Now, it is time for Chico Dozie to recognize the handwork of the women. Now he wants to tear everything apart. Chico Dozie, you're not working for us. And we don't want you to be stepping into United States anymore. Okay? Because you're causing confusion here and there. I must tell you that. Lead from the front. Don't lead from the behind. Okay? Go to the front and stay. And know that your people are dying. And know that our children are being killed. And know that our husbands are being killed. And know that our mothers are being raped and maimed. Just go. Do what you're supposed to do as a commander. Because right now you're a commander. So if you cannot deliver your people, I don't know what you're doing. All you know is to keep quiet. And then going around, trying to, buy people that will go and there portray your image. We know who you are. You're causing confusion here and there. You are not leading. I am telling you that right now. What you need to do is to tell our people the next thing to be done. Because is there any war? Yes, there is war. There is war. When they were sending those trucks down, you couldn't say anything or stop them. I know that in the Nnamdi Kanu, I know what you will be doing by now. So, Chike Dozie, you're making us sick. You are making us sick because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. All you know is about tearing women apart. I don't even know if you have any respect for your wife. I don't know if you have any respect for your women, but I have told you before, if you want to know what a man's supposed to do for a woman, let me give you my husband's number. So that you go for training. Stop talking on no matter whether somebody married or not married. That is not what we are talking about. We are talking about you leading from the front and then tell the people what to do. Okay? You are tearing everywhere apart and we don't want it anymore. And stop coming to the United States to give orders because we cannot buy it. We cannot buy it because you're not showing us what you're supposed to do right now. The people are dying. Everybody is just running out from helter-skelter, running helter-skelter in a zombie. And you've not been able to say a word. Honestly, I am so ashamed. I am so ashamed, for even calling you HOD in the first place. Do something, Chike Dozie. Tell our people what to do. That is what you desire, what you really, really want to do right now. And tomorrow, there'll be no going out. Total shutdown. Sit at home. Don't go nowhere. Nobody's going to come to your house to kill you. Chike Dozie, speak to our people if you call yourself second in command of Nnamdi Kanu. Because if you're son of a lion, you should behave like a lion. If you're son of a lion, you should behave like a lion. So you are not doing the right thing you're supposed to do. And the only do should be, in fact, should be regretting even appointing you as the next in command. Tell our people what to do. Tell our people what to do and nothing more. And stop talking about women. Stop talking about women. Respect women, because Umada has been institutionalized. Umada is here to tell the truth and nothing but the truth. And there is nothing you can do about it. You can shut us up. Even Nelly, you cannot shut Nelly up, because Nelly is our eyes. Okay? Nelly is showing us everything, and we're seeing it. We have all the evidence. So stop calling Nelly names and do your work. Go and tell our people. Go to the Biafran radio. Not staying there and be gossiping. We're not going to tolerate it anymore. Tell our people what to do. Those cars, those armor tankers should be burned down. Everything should be set on a blaze. Okay? Everything should be set on a blaze. Because if they don't do it, they're going to kill our people. They will kill our people. Chike Doziem, go on radio and tell our people what to do if you feel that you're a commander. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, he's so funny telling a commander to go to the radio and do what he's supposed to do. It's very, very funny. Could it be the reason you were saying Mazi, wherever he is now, should be disappointed? I don't think he's disappointed. Maybe he saw these things. That was when he now said Simon Edward should go on Radio Biafra and take over, as in begin to do what he was doing. Samuel Edward should go and be his voice. I believe that was what the reason he said so. Sister Rosemary, is it not true? Don't you think he must have noticed this? Yeah.
Not that, don't you think? You know that our leader is a prophet. A prophet of our time. Onyamoma Nkomo Biafra. Whatever our leader, before he says anything, before he talks everything, you know that he see them from far. Because he's partly human and fine. So he knows what is about to. That's why on Mazi Simon Eba. Makana, because the Bible said, Makana, akwụkwọ nsọ si na di nwe na Yesu Kristi chetara afụfụ nke ọ ga-ata ọsụsọ mmiri wee gbaa ya. Our leader saw the kind of leadership and the people that will be taken over from him when he left. And then it touched his heart, his mind, to say, oh no, my people, I don't know who I'm leaving these people that I'm leaving for my Biafran people.
Sorry, was it the reason he was begging Simon, please don't allow devil to enter you? You know, he was practically begging Simon not to allow devil to enter you.
Yes,
okay.
That's what I'm, because he saw it, and people that are already there, and then he begged, he called on Mazi Simon, and he approached him, and he said, do not let this happen. Stand firm. Take charge. You know, even though he has to take charge of the command and control, because he knew that he has those people, but he makes sure that the tsunami that is about to rock, he told Mazi Simon Eba take charge of it.
Mm-hmm.
Tell what is about to happen. Take control, at least know when to go to the Radio Biafra and let the people know about what is going to happen and what is happening. That's how he gave him that. Because he know that Mazi Simon is in the position and has the voice and the qualities and what it takes to talk to the people, to let the people know what is happening and what is about to happen. But all these DOS are seeing we're about jealousy, selfishness. They do not understand the idea of selfless services. That's the difference. And now they have grabbed and took charge of all the Radio Biafra, and they are not even telling our people what is happening. They are not telling our people, because the people, when Mazi was there, before the Zoo government make any move, he has seen it. Be talking about it, telling them on this day, this is what's about to happen. On this day, this is what will happen. See where they are coming, but we will meet them here. And he always delivered. So where in this thing is Madoziem? Even look like a commander anyways. You don't have the voice. You don't have the courage. You can't even tell the people what is happening. That's a problem. So my people, remember, don't know what to tell you, I don't know where to get it, but I see here the voices of our leader, Brent, tomorrow. He says, block the road, burn down all those war or anything that is coming to kill us. Burn them down. Block the road. Set them ablaze. And you set them ablaze, they have no place to run to. You can capture them. Don't let them kill us and get away from our land. He said they will kill, I will kill them, and at the end, Biafra will come. Nobody is crying for, because war doesn't cook good food. You are in your house and somebody is coming to kill you, and they are killing you. You're seeing it. You have to defend yourself. Over in diaspora, we are not at home, but we are begging you. Please bring your might. We need contributions. We need your money to support our people at home. I know on Saturday, coming Saturday, we have another fundraising to set our. So we have that to take care of the legal aspect, bring our leader out. Because if he's out, all this, he can take care of them. And that will not be the only fundraising. Yesterday we had one that we did, and we have this, the one for setting Onyendu out coming on. And after that, to tell you how the Biafrans and the IPOBs in United are working day in, day out. After the one we have on Saturday, the 16th, on another one for our ESN. So bring whatever you have. Support. Need money. Because we are here saying that support them, we will everything it takes. We will tell what to do, how to do, or support them on what to use to defend themselves. Because we need those money. If you bring the money, we are going to win in this war that people are bringing to us. We are not in Abuja fighting. We are not in the north fighting war. We are not in the Yoruba land fighting war. We are not in the Middle Belt fighting war. We are in our house. And people from the federal government are bringing armored cars. Armored cars they're supposed to use to defend the borders of Nigeria if Nigeria is working. Why are they killing indigenes? Why are they killing the Biafrans? Why are they coming to Igbo land to kill us? And our senators, all of them, all of senators, you are keeping quiet. You want to use our brothers, mothers, our fathers, our sisters, our children, our relatives at home to make your to run for election. God will fire. God will consume all of you with a heavily brimstone. You cannot stop these people from killing, but you are bringing them to bring the armored car. Senators, what are you doing in Biafra land? What are you doing in Igbo land? Why did we have that in the first place? Izambe was burned down yesterday. Izambe was burned, and that's not enough. And that's killing us. Look at Enugu. Look at Onitsha. The other day, they got our elder, our early man, Chiwetalagu, got him on the floor. They abused him. Nobody's talking. Any of those, whatever they call their echoes, their armored cars, their police or army vans that you see in land, burn it down. Burn it down. Block them. Go out of time. Cut big wood. Cut all the palm trees. All the palm trees. Yeah, the one you get the palm oil. Cut them. Put them by the side. Block their roads. What nonsense! Put kerosene. Put fire on their things. Nonsense. Anymore. They're killing. We're killing everybody. It's zombie. Oh look, a man for Imo State citizens. And Hope Uzodimma is sitting there committing all these atrocities. And him have the time and enjoy family when other people's families are being slaughtered. Devu Mahi, Okezi Bazu, Obiano, all of them. Wike killed us not more than 1,500 people. That's grave. He dumped some in the river. He burnt them in the cars. Where are the hearts of our people? What have we done to this from the people we elected to take care of us? It's making me cry. Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's disheartening. And Lolo, you're welcome.
Thank you.
We are very late, so you're going to pay us. So.
I know. I'm so sorry, dear sisters and fellow Biafrans. I am really, really sorry. There are days, no matter how hard you work, things don't work out. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, we understand. It's not easy.
The commitment is what is bringing me here, honestly, because of that commitment.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course, we do understand and know that in our tight schedule, we still make our time to come out. You're welcome.
Thank you.
We've been talking a lot. We've touched in different
areas. I have been listening to you guys.
Okay. That means you're following up. Maybe I should come to you straight. We were talking about if Mazi was around by now, every day he should be making brokers. But the so-called HOD, Mazi Chike, sleep and come at his comfort while our homes are burning, he should be on air every day, talking about what is going on, telling people what to do, encouraging our people. But it will take him like 1 week, he will just come as if nothing, because he stays where he's safe, another man country is safe. So I don't know why he's not coming up. And when Honorable was talking, he said he should do the right thing. For me, somebody is saying the right thing he should do is to resign, because we are practically begging him for more than 3 months now to do the right thing, and he's still not doing it. So that means practically or basically he doesn't know what to do. And somebody rightly said the best thing for him to do is to resign. What do you think?
Well, Chinwe, thank you as always for providing this platform to enlighten our people. And to Azuka and Sister Rosemary, I say happy Sunday. To my great Biafrans and fellow Biafrans all over the world, I say shalom from the Sunshine State. You see, if I will be honest with you, Chinwe, I want to make this broadcast more of Biafrans than Chike Doziem, in the sense that, you know, the period we are now is a period of action, is a period of, you know, connecting with our people. Chike Doziem has her leadership style, or probably everybody, you know, must not be as pushful as our leader. We know the Hamadike, we know how intelligent he is, we know how pushful he is, we know his strategy, we know whom he is. Everybody must not be like him. So my fellow women and dear Biafran, there was a reason why that prophet of our time said that when women in America rise, Biafra is here. He knows that a time like this will come when he will not be there, and the leadership will not be able to deliver, and the women will take it up from there. So, and that is the time we are in now. Chike Doziem, I mean, the other time when he came up and said, bring down the flags, I said, oh, something good can come up from, you know, Sodom and Gomorrah. I said that was applaudable. Then he did a broadcast, the last broadcast he did the other day. I was like, really? I thought, you know, as he who lives in a glass house, he shouldn't throw a stone. I said, wow, I thought Chika, when he's getting it together, why about American women again? Why about his broadcast about the dismissed people? We are indigenous people. You can't dismiss anybody from his or her land. So I had the one that pissed me off mainly was the one, you know, when he said start grooming animal husbandry. I'm like, you mean we're going to still be in this foolishness in the next 6 months? Who said that? So, my dear fellow Biafrans, I want us to realize that this is more of connection with the spirit, spiritual warfare now. Letting them get the more be on the streets. So, Chike Doziem or not Chike Doziem, to me right now is not going to help Biafrans, period. I'm sorry, I'm a very blunt person and I got to say the way it is. Focusing on him is not going to help Biafrans. What's going to help Biafrans are the strategies they're going to use now to defend themselves. What's going to help Biafrans now? The strategies they're going to use to fight the insurgents that has put them on their doorposts, in their homes. We are surrounded. We're here talking about Chike Doziem. If Chike Doziem has something to deliver, probably he is delivering, which we don't know. His home won't be burnt down as of yesterday. Over 40 youths and people will not be killed by now. So I don't want to make my discussion this afternoon about Chike Doziem. He has his strategies and his leadership skill, and I'm here to educate my people, to let them know that that thing that was happening in Sokoto, Kaduna, Kanu, they said, oh, they were burning churches, they were doing, now it's in our homes, it's in our land. That thing we thought, oh, Boko Haram went to church and burned down church, Boko Haram did it. Now we are facing it, it's on our face to face. So what are we going to do? I said it last week when we came here. I said, my people, defend yourself. Even if somebody's going to kill you, you're going to fight like a gallant soldier. Be you a man, be you a woman, fight, defend yourself. There are so many explosives out there. We have young children that even in elementary school, who can build aeroplane and it will fly? Who can build car? Why can't they use empty bottles in the house and do? This is guerrilla warfare. Our leader said it. The Amazonians never spared any saboteur. Biafrans rise up and go against and get the saboteurs down. Period. If it's if it's me, get me down. If it is Chike Dozem, get him down. If it is Omahi, idiot in Imo State, what is his name? Hopeless Uzodima, get them down. That is the period we are now. That is why Ambazonians are where they are today. They never spared any saboteur. So if you are a more among us in any way, in any form, let Biafrans rise. Let the spirit of the God, the land, rise up against you and get you down. So what happened in Izombe yesterday, and it's still happening.
It's still happening.
2 days ago, look at 2 lawyers shot. Yes, their bodies were laid. And these are people. You know how long it takes you stay in the college to read law in Nigeria?
The money?
Almost 7 years or 8 years with the money, with instant closure of schools. Those guys would have spent up to 10 years in school, only to be murdered by half-baked Boko Haram. Let me tell my people, Nigeria has no army. That is why they're bringing insurgents, Boko Haram, rehabilitate them and put them in the army. They have no army to fight for them. It's not about the machine. The war is fought by the people, not by the helicopters and the armored cars. People fight war. And my people, you outnumber them. So why are you keeping quiet? Why are you not? We are in autopilot. Where the gods of the land direct and show us the way. So why are you waiting? Whom are you waiting for? You're waiting for directive from the DOS or where, and you'll be dead, and nobody will invest. Nothing will gonna happen. So what are we talking about? I was watching with dismay the other day. Chiwetalo, elderly statesman and veteran of Biafran war, was dragged on the ground by idiots that are not old enough to be his children. And I saw my people watching with, taking pictures. I'm like, how many people? There are only two military men with stupid arms. You mean to tell me all these people surrounding them cannot leech these fools and teach them a lesson for the first time? Come on now. I've told you this is no longer a time of protocol. This is a time of whatever that comes into your head, do it. Defend yourself. Now, why is the Hopos of them still going around? Why is Omar he's still going around? Why is all these idiots that call themselves governors of the 5 states, why are they still going around? Even if they wear bulletproof everywhere, do they wear bulletproof on their head? Don't we have snipers? Don't we have snipers in Biafra land? Target his head and get him out of the way. If 1 or 2 governors are down, then Biafra will come. Others will be on the run. You guys have seen how cruel these idiots are. They don't represent us. They have an agenda. They're under oath. They're under the demonic courtism of the Fulani Caliphate. And they're playing their games, their roles out for them. And our generation is being exterminated. We are being removed from the face of the earth. And we're here waiting for DOS. Chike Dozem is not a vibrant man like Nnamdi Kalu. We don't expect him to bawalambele like Nnamdi Kalu. So is Chike Dozem, was he there when they bought Izombe? What are the use of Izombe? Why would they burn the first one, burn the second one, third, the fourth, the fifth, sixth, seventh? Hey, they're burning our house. Seriously? Even me as a woman, that will not happen. You only die one time. So where are we? What are we talking about? They burned the royal father's house in Izombe. Where are the youth? And that's the way it's going to continue. This is a litmus test. They have done a trial and they succeeded. Watch out and see what they're going to do. That's the way Fulanis work. They don't hear compromise. They don't hear peace. What they hear, you have AK-45. Our leader said it. I have AK-49. You have AK-49. You have a bomb. I have bomb. You have suicide bombers. We have suicide bombers. You have your explosive. We have our own. You have your grenade. We have our own. So what are you talking about? What are we waiting for? The world is not going to do anything until that oil pipe is busted open. What are Biafrans doing? You people are dying, are being killed like fly, and we are on social media. What are we saying? What are we saying? Onye do say they will come. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. A time like this was predicted, and they are right in front of your house. And they have done this sweeping of gun the first time some years ago, about 2, 3, 4 years ago. This is the agenda playing out. So if they have come, they did this before and they succeeded. That's why they are coming the second time to sweep all your gun. I remember Malayafi said it. That was one of the things that killed Malayafi. When he said the agenda is going to play out, there will be a time when they will bring their military in uniform to disarm you. And when they disarm you, they will back up. And then the full soldiers will come to kill you and conquer you. The time is here. So my people, I want you to rise. Rise. You are the one that own the land. You know the terrain. You know the Appian ways. You know the way you can go and unleash them. There are foreigners in that land. So what are you talking about? That in the night, Nnamdi has told the people, don't sleep at home. Don't sleep at home. Use whistle. How to make meetings, vigilante, how to alert yourselves. If you see anything that is strange, alert yourself. Now with you people know where they park all these armor cars and everything at night. Why don't you take a walk and do windshield drive and check out everything at night? You set them ablaze. So what are we talking about? Men fight war, not machines. If you have an idiot with a ultra modern machine, it cannot work. And remember, they boast with their ammunition and their weapon, but we boast with the power in the blood of Jesus. We are Israelites. The battle is not ours. The God of Abraham, we have said, to your hands, oh Lord, we commit our souls. Lead us. This is no longer a time of say, God help us, we are praying. This is a time my people should say, Father, Lord, lead us. Into your hand we commit our souls. Lead us. We need to rise. I rest my case.
Thank you, Wanda. You've spoken very, very well. You've, I think, lifted up our spirit as Honorable and Rosemary were doing before you came. Yeah, thank you so much. We do appreciate your contribution. So wonderful. Honorable, I'm coming back to you. You know, while Lolo was talking, from what I got, she's trying to tell people that power belongs to you. Even Mazi kept saying it, power belongs to you. Yes, you don't blame us for talking about Mazi Chiedozie, because Mazi put some things in order, put some structures in order, and people were waiting for actions to come from there. But exactly what I'm saying, for over 3 months, nothing is coming, and now it's time for you to use your power to defend yourself. Like Lola Rosemary said, it's only a tree that can stand and be waiting to be cut down. So, Honorable, it's set now, power belongs to the people. What do you think? Even if they don't want Chike Dozie to be in that seat, they should also chase him away. Some people are asking me, what do we do? Every day call on phone, how do we take Chike Dozie to go? We might say all that we can say here and he will not go. Until you rise up and ask him to go, we no longer want you to lead us. So the power still rests on you, the people. What do you think and what do you say?
To start with, Chike Dozie was not elected. Okay? I know that power belongs to people. And this is time for you to show that power. Okay? You have seen that he's not doing anything for you. And there's no need of even regarding him for anything, because he's not telling us what to do. So you use your common sense, okay? Just like we in diaspora are using our common sense to make sure that we work morning, afternoon, night to make sure that things are going, in the right direction. So now, because every human being is created with instincts, and you have to use that instinct to know that there is a danger around you. So that danger is here. And people are telling you that, oh, there's no war, just business as usual. There is no business as usual. There is no more business as usual. So you should now be thinking, okay, make use of that your natural instinct to know that there is danger. However, whatever you think you can do to I mean, sometimes Onyendu will come online and tell you, some things that you needed to do. But you, as a human being, you can equally defend yourself. You can defend yourself. Don't wait for anybody to tell you, oh, this is where to go, because you are on your own right now. Nobody is commanding you. Onyendu is in. But if you can listen to us, please. Some of us are veterans. Some of us have fought the war. Some of us are married to military men. Some of us have gone into the system. We know what it is. So we're not just coming here to tell you, oh, just do it. We know that most of us are analysts. Okay, so they have been able to, dissect all these things before we start, telling you, okay, this is it. There is war, whether you like it or not. When those armor tankers were going down, they were rolling it down. That was when I knew there is danger. So don't stay. If you know that there is a confrontation somewhere, always find a strategy to counter it. Okay? There are other things that Onyendu have already told us what to do. He told us a lot of things. Apply that now, because he said, sometimes I might not be around, but those things that I taught you, always apply them. Okay? So if you think that you're hoping on DOS to come and give you command, no. They're compromise. Okay? Some of them are compromise. I'm not saying that all of them are bad. But from what Chikodozem is doing right now, I don't think he's ready to lead. All he's, trying to do is amass power. Try to drag, respect to himself. It doesn't work that way. So my people, please, always be alert. Be alert. Know what you're doing. Know your movement. Don't move anyhow. Okay? In the night, stay at home. Do not go anywhere. If you see that people are around you, please always work as a group. Try as much as possible to know what is going on around you. Don't just sleep like that. Sleep with your one eye open and then leave the other one. That is exactly what we're doing now. To tell you that sometimes 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, we're still awake here. Because we're trying to get the intelligence over there. So don't go sleep. Do not sleep. It's not going to get better than this. It is not going to get better, whether you like it or not. This is reality. If you like, go to church and pray from morning to night. It's not going to get better than this. So take the power to yourself and act. God gave us that instinct and we know when to apply it. Okay? So don't wait for anybody to give you, when Simon Ekpa said about autopilot, they were attacking him from, east, west, north, and south. But in fact, he knows what he was saying. So that is where we are right now. Okay? Whatever we can do to help, we'll still be doing it. We can be trying to do everything with all our ears, and we make sure that they get what they need. But you, as a person who does not have any arm, try to. If it is catapult, go and start building it. If you have it in the market, go get it. Because when the Israelites were getting ready for war, they saw everywhere, like fears everywhere. But God, with his infinite wisdom, gave David just a stone to kill the Goliath. And that is what he's going to do for you guys. Because we are children of the rising star, rising sun. We are children of God. And he's going to lead us through. So please be mindful of your environment. Those who are moving every time in the night, please desist from doing that. When you hear there is danger, always plan as a group. Go on a massive attack. Don't stay behind and wait for the enemy to come to your house. Because the greatest thing that has happened to America is that they don't allow people to, bring war to this very country. They go for you. Okay? They go for that war. They kill the enemy where they are. They don't allow them to bring it to your house, because by the time you're staying in their home and somebody comes up, can just mem you and then destroy you. So don't allow somebody to destroy you. Use your instincts now. Use your instincts. Know there is danger, there is war. And it's not going to get this. It is very, very real. Very, very real. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I'm opening up the line so you can be calling. But let's take before I take the message somebody sent here. Somebody is reporting that the land that the military were carrying dead bodies in hillocks from Olu to Owerri. I don't know whether you've read it, and we don't know how true that is. You know, this is the report they are bringing out to us right now, and
any report of that kind, I think it is a true.
yeah,
Because happening. So before the report, Olu has been the base the Mafulani military jet. So the only thing we can say now, if excuse me, if you are Olu, go worry. We are in Imo State. Please be very careful. Our youths, every village, every town, our youths in the villages, please, if you are not organized before, get yourselves organized. Do not live in the houses.
you have to hold on a bit here. Just hold on a bit here.
Organize
Go ahead.
yourselves. Okay,
Mm.
go ahead.
Are you done? Okay, okay. Hello, good evening. Welcome to the program. Yeah.
Hello, good evening.
Evening.
Yeah, there's a suggestion I want to make. I would like if you can go to reach out to somewhere but to able to advertise this channel to let people know that okay, go to the channel, listen to this channel and all that.
Hold on.
It
Yeah.
will also help.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will also help, because people need to know what is going on there, what is going on here. Understand me? So I will appreciate if you are able to reach out to him, tell that you should advertise this channel and all that.
Okay.
That would be a good one.
Thank you.
And also,
thank you.
And also, the reason I want to say this is that is it not possible for us to vote this leadership act and president? It's not possible. It's not possible.
Okay, they're going to answer you now. Okay, thank you so much for calling. They are saying power belongs to the people. See, I have another caller here, so you've taken note of his question, and we have another person. Hello, you're welcome to the program.
Hello, my name is Mr. Oliver Meka Nwokedi.
Traditional Nwokedi. Okay, you're welcome, Traditional Nwokedi.
Thank you very much.
Mm.
Yeah, Biafrans all over the whole world, I greet you all.
We greet you from Germany, right?
Mm.
Yeah. How are you?
So what I'm trying to contribute is that Biafra is a motherland, and it is only the women that can take us to our motherland. The power belongs to the women because the children listens to their mothers, and every Biafrans have to listen to our mothers. Here in Europe, or I don't know, in the Western world, the system is empowering the women and their children. And every Biafrans were born by the women, and the woman knows everything. The woman raised us up. Here in Europe, and Angela Merkel is a woman. The Queen of England is a woman. It's when the women talk and the children have to take the action. The men here in Europe or in the Western world who have the children with the other women of other countries, they lost their children because the children belongs to their mother. It is only our mothers that can bring Biafrans all over the whole world wide back to their homeland. And their children need their culture, tradition, and the history. They want to know who they are, where they come from. Most of us have identity problem. And it is only our women that can identify us. Over there in the state of America, some of African Americans are fighting each other because of identity problems. They don't know where they come from. Our men here in Western world, they lost the battle. It is only the women that is always a nation. Biafran that we are looking for is a nation. It's not a kingdom. So our women, when you are speaking, your children are listening to you. When you have problem with your children have to tell you the reason, and you have to tell your children the reasons why you are doing what you are doing. So there will be understanding, because we are now in a critical time. We have our culture and the tradition. Yesterday was in a area, Enugu Agoreri, celebration of Oriri, I don't know how they call it, the coming of Eri. They make the celebration, and we have to be showing it also to the world.
I saw it.
It is women that can bring us back to home, not our men. Women, not everybody, even me, even all the kings and all these politicians they were born and raised by the women. So the power belongs to the women. When you speak, your children are listening to you. Please, to your children. Your children are having identity problem all over the whole world wide. They want to know who they are, where they come from. Thank you very much for this small opportunity. What I want to tell the women is that power belongs to them.
Thank you.
Thank you, Traditional Work. Thank you very much. You know, we are having you next week, Saturday. He's coming on live. Yes.
Preparing for that.
All right.
I have to tell everybody.
Yeah.
To bring what I have to tell everybody. To bring the hardest questions.
Okay.
And have patience for me to answer them one by one, because I am not a computer. But I will try as much as I can to answer every reasonable questions about our culture, tradition, history, origin, dialect, and many things about the things fall apart in Igbo land. I will answer as much as I can.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. We do appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he just encouraged us. Yeah, a caller is calling, but you have to wait for the women to answer the person that called. I will keep you on hold. You're gonna hold on. You hold on, so but allow the women to answer. Somebody said something.
Yes.
I say hold on. I keep you on hold. So they can answer the question, the pending question, please, if you don't mind.
Yeah. Can I come up a little bit on that?
Yeah. Hold on, yeah.
Okay.
About what?
Rosemary.
Hello.
I thought Rosemary was still speaking. Is she done?
I don't know. Anybody can answer. Caller, please hold on a bit. All right. Yeah.
Well,
Daddy,
I was talking, but if I don't mind taking a back seat. But the thing is,
No, go
number
ahead.
one, I heard what he asked. He said about if I'm not mistaken, if there's any way we can vote him out. Is that what he asked?
Yeah, if we can vote the leadership out if they're not performing. Yeah, that's what he asked.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
yeah, bear in mind that somebody's on hold.
My own way of answering is, this is not the time to start voting somebody in or out, because we are at war. People are trying to dissuade us. So by the time we start fighting for who to vote out, They are there. They are DOSs. They are there. But whatever they are doing, especially here in America, we have moved on.
Of course.
Our number one focus now is home. How to support our security with ESN. The people at home, to make sure that these bandits that call themselves Nigerian military men and women in the uniform, those Boko Haramists, ISIS people that they put together and put them some kind of uniform on, that they do not out. So I know about a dozen man, like Sister Marcus, even distracting us. We are here to tell you, like, we hear now that 2 horses are carrying brothers and sisters killed from Olu to Owerri. Very soon they will all end in a shallow grave. They are human beings. They are our brothers and sisters. They are our families. They are Biafrans. They are Igbos. They are Imo State. They are all local people. What we are telling you is protect yourself. That takes me back to ages. Get organized. Youths. Youths include both young men and women. Defend our. Please get organized. There is no village or no town in Biafra land today that has no people outside land. If you need your whistles, if you need your boots, if you need your uniform, at least those ones that can help you stay in the under the cold or something, yeah, we can provide them. But you know, do not, now that they are there, if you see them, their hillocks and everything, please do not sleep in your houses. When you sleep, they raid your house at night. They come and kill our people, pack them in hillocks, and those people in power, like Uzodimma, Dave Umahi, Obiano, Okezi Ikpeazu, Wike, and the rest, they are happy. Please, take cover. If you can get yourself a bunker, do it. Save your life. Because that's what we are facing now. We are not now talking about voting in and voting out at war. Focus, focus, focus. That's what I have for now. Thank you.
Yeah, we lost that caller because a direct call was coming in, and it's only WhatsApp call. So the person that called, I'm going to call you back. Let me pick this one. I'll call you back. Sorry about that. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Evening. Good evening. You're welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening. Hope I'm not interrupting. I want to make a contribution.
Oh, you can go ahead and make a contribution. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. Please, this is Raphael Chiamaka Jere.
Okay.
I would have loved to come on video to make this contribution, but I couldn't wait, so I have to quickly do this.
Okay. Okay. You know, Brother Raf, it's part of us. Yeah.
Yes, now. Yeah,
Happy Sunday, brother. How are you?
Yeah, I wanted to make this video, but everybody should know that I'm making this contribution now. Please, our people, Biafrans, fellow Biafrans, freedom lovers, disciples of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, followers of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, lovers of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, and true-blooded Biafrans, the indigenous people of Biafra. I want you to know that the enemies of this struggle are at it again. The wicked propaganda they are throwing out there against our beloved Dr. Nelly is spreading like wildfire. But I want to promise them that will strike them. It will destroy them. Now, there's a letter they are spreading now. They are spreading it. Almost Biafra, that wicked rich girl that the devil sent from the pit of hell to cause a trouble to this trouble. But her end is near because she has refused to repent. She's spreading a letter that they are lying that this letter came from that Shechem, that doctor from Baltimore, whatever that doctor is, that is trying to blackmail IPOP as a terrorist group. And that man has retracted whatever publication he made. But now, these people have formulated a letter that accusing Nelly, that Nelly paid that doctor to write that article. And that letter is completely fabricated. You know, these people will not stop at anything. They don't want to stop. They just want to blackmail and spoil the innocent freedom fighters. They don't want to spoil the work that Chukwuka Biama has sent our women to do, especially for Condemning. I want to tell our people, those that are wise should be careful and follow the truth. The only platform where you can get the truth now is either you listen to Mazi Simon Ekpa or you come here on this platform and listen to the truth. And there is few people that are speaking the truth right now. Somebody like Mazi Paul Achebe. There are very few that are actually speaking the truth right now. Some of these people, I don't know what they will gain by trying to blackmail Dr. Nelly. But I know that people have anointed our women and have given grace to Dr. Nelly to stand. I have not seen anything wrong that Dr. Nelly has done. The only thing Dr. Nelly has done is to ask questions and to bring up evidence which the leadership have refused to attend to. And up to today, people will come on Radio Biafra. People will come on some platforms and begin to call her names and begin to insult her. And even go as far as calling Mazi Simon Ekpa a sabo, calling Mazi Simon Ekpa a criminal. People open their mouth. All how they read Gene about Mazi Simon Ekpa a criminal. Watching you people. And those of you that are writing those comments, some of you are following them. You may not know that the people writing these things are either DSS agents or either Fulani Janjaweed and some devilish one Nigerian Biafran that are writing these things. Because a true IPOB, a true disciple of Mazin Namdekano, a true student of Radio Biafra, a true pure student of Radio Biafra will never fall cheap to this black name. Not fall. So let us be aware, and know. Say, Omote Biafra is enemy of this struggle. She's a demonic agent sent from the pit of hell to destroy and to blackmail the true servants of the Most High. Please beware. Thank you, our brothers. I greet you all, and I will stop here until I have the time to come and join you. God bless you.
Bless you too. Thank you, brother, for coming out to speak out. They have their agents. That over is already. They told them they're already sharing it and using it to make video. It's so pathetic at this point that people are dying. Look at what our people. Look at where their attention is. Look at where their attention is right now. So pathetic. I will pick this call. And should I go ahead? I have a call coming in. Mothers.
Yeah, can I say a little thing?
Okay, this caller, you're going to hold on so they can talk. Please hold on. Yeah.
I just want to tell our people that you deceive me once, you can't deceive me twice. We have seen the handwriting on the wall, what the leadership has been doing since Onyendu left. So you don't need anybody to tell you right now that they're dancing the music of the Janjaweed. And like I rightly said when we came in here, Nelly is like a whistleblower. Nelly is like IRS from United States. And Nelly, without Nelly, we wouldn't have known what is going on. Nelly gave us a roadmap, which we traced and found out what was going on. So anybody that is calling Nelly's name is just wasting time because it's not going to fly. Not even the Lucifer from heaven or from the pit of hell will make people to believe it. So let me tell you guys, everybody from Biafra, please hear from us. Without Nelly, we wouldn't have known anything that is going on. If not Nelly, a lot of things that wouldn't have been stopped by now. Without Nelly, we wouldn't have seen the whole handwriting on the wall. So they can go and do anything they want to do. And our people are dying. Think about it.
We can't hear you.
You are
Honorable.
Oh, sorry. Onyu ni na-agba ọkụ na-achụ oke. Onyu ni na-agba akwa na-achụ oke. Because if by this time these people are still trying to bring Nelly down, that will show you what is going on. So the earlier you understand that these people are trying everything to make sure that they mar the image of this young woman, Nelly has given us everything we needed, and we have every evidence that shows that what she was saying is the truth and nothing but the truth. And we can't come here and deceive you guys. So whomever that is carrying that story, tell that person that person is talking trash, okay? Because it's not gonna fly this time. They can do anything to mar her image, but it's not gonna fly this time. We know what is going on. We know that they're not ready to work for us anymore, only to try to do anything they want to distract us. No more distractions. No more distractions, my people. Please, do not believe anything they're selling now about Nelly, because it's not going to fly. They know that their cups are full. And we have taken a lot of things. We have been able to shift a lot of things that have been manipulating and then making money out of it. That is why they're running here. Why? Okay, they don't know how the money is coming and how the money is going. So let them go back and start eating that one that Nene is holding with them. Okay, they don't know how the movement of the money is going now. We're taking care of the ESN. They're very proud of us, and that is why they keep working. So whomever that is telling you any trash now is just making the widest mistake, because you can't believe it. Thank you so much. I know that Biafrans are very smart.
Very smart. Thank you so much. I know that some of you might also want to talk, but let's keep it, let's push it aside till we take this call, okay? Hello, you're welcome to the program. Hello, yeah. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Please, if you can take 2 minutes to just chip in what you want to say or ask question, please, so we can open it for other people. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Our presenter.
Thank you. Thank you.
Honorable, the only honorable in the house.
God bless my bro.
All of Biafra. Ekele ngi nwada ndị Amaka. Ekele dịrị unu. Kelekwa nna anyị ukwu na-anọghị ebe a na bụ nwada edu nnukwu aha mmenyi ya na ọka igo n'ụlọ ọlọ.
Presido.
Mrs. Nokafo. Ekele m ya so much, our presido. Ekele m ụmụ nwanyị niile make up this USA Umada, because unu aba our representatives. I nwawụkwa ndị ndunu na-edu na-aga n'ihu, and anyị na-akwadokwa n'unu both in prayer, both everywhere. We are behind you.
Thank you.
Love what you are doing. Anybody that don't love what you are doing, I mean, that person is not a Biafran. And I don't want to speak more about the DOS, but I want to say about them for the last time. Anytime I call again, I will not mention their name, because the more we are calling their names, the more we are promoting them, they are strategizing on how to bring women down. So what we need is focus. But I want to advise them one thing. Let me tell them, because if they don't know where they make mistake, let them go and learn. Like one of our sisters said, They want me to give you my husband number to address you people how to respect women, then I will give you. So they made the first mistake when our Onyendu was kidnapped. It took them quite a long time to come out to tell the dying women like us, dying Biafrans, everywhere scatter, no man to talk, no woman to talk. That was when this young, our youth, vibrant disciple of Onyendu came out. That is Mazi Simon Ekpa, was the first person that came out to address the audience, because we don't know what is happening. We don't know whether he's dead. We don't know whether he's alive. The only thing we had was he was kidnapped. Many of us fainted. Myself could not sleep. It was this my big auntie, Mother Rosemary, Mary. I called her in the night. That was the only number that I reached my hand. I called her, look, I'm dying. I cannot breathe. She was the one that handled me that night with prayer. He said, open your Bible. I cannot see. I cannot see anything. I cannot read. And truly, I cannot sleep. I don't have BP, but that day I was like somebody who has BP. I could not sleep. And many people was like that there. God used this woman to help me build strength. That night, he was at work. I recommend her good work that body, that her phone was ringing. People were calling her from one place to the other. She too is feeling the same thing I'm feeling. To make it short, the person that comes all down was Mazi Simon Ekpa, I think that was where they made the first fall. Their second fall is this: if they are hearing us, let them go back and think. Their second fall was when Wada, Dr. Nelly, the big woman in the house, we don't have two. I don't think she has vice. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu don't have vice of her work, her duty. So when he brought the report to them, what do they supposed to do? It's not only Mazi Chike Doziem, she is just a figurehead there. It's not only him, all the cabinet member could not arrest that message. They should have bring the matter down. No need bringing it on the air. If they had arrested the case there, settle it in-house. That's how Mazi does. Whenever the people call and start coming up on air, say this is what happened, so place, or coordinator, this, that. Mazi will say anything that comes on air will be treated on air. Anything that comes inward will be treated there. Then if it's the one that is very delicate, it's okay, I've had, don't worry, I will send people, the DOS, they will take care of that. It will stop the case so that it will not spoil other people's mind. That is their second fall. And then the next fall they fall now was, you saw the place, they support people in Nigeria, where the taproot of the sea is coming out. You start going to attack that place. You start going to block the road. That is the women. By sacking this, sacking that, sacking this. Without the main, if you don't know the type of sickness, that's why they said go and diagnose when you are sick. Then you find out the kind of malaria. Is it typhoid and malaria, or is it only typhoid? Is it cancer? Is it this? They did not go to the taproot to know what is the cause. The next thing is sack. At this critical time, they fall woefully. Even this one brought their hands down. If you block USA, can only DOS and all the people that support them donate the money or get the money to sponsor all the things going on? They cannot. You people have addressed so many issues that I will not touch. Another place they fail woefully, fail our onion, fail the man, the whole everybody is calling Nnamdi Kanu. Everybody, the whole world is calling, even the whites respect this man. When he gave order, he knew anybody that has children knows each and every child how they behave. He knows what he has. It's okay. Let this my son take this platform. I know what he can do. Just like he gave Dr. Nelly, do this thing. He gave DOS, this is for your home. They fell woefully. They should have respected Mazi. When Mazi come out, the Mazi will now tell them, say, okay, this thing, thank you, you people respected me. Then Mazi Simon, you made this mistake, you made it. But they would have respected the first order. They said command and control. They would have respected it. But they did not. Then they are looking for people to come and listen to them. After all these points, a real DOS, HOD, supposed to be coming on air, telling us what is happening with evidence, with proof. Like one of our sisters said here, he says, when they were bringing those back, if Mazi was there, we start shouting, don't let this thing enter here. They will be blocked. You saw what Ohafia people did? Mazi was on top of the game that very day. Ohafia youth stood up and they blocked these people and showed them a way. Any woman, any man that have children, we shed tears of how our sons and daughters are dying. If they have conscience, not because we are here in America, many of us here outside country, our children are home, our family are home. Those boys there have one relation or the other. If it's not affecting you today, it will affect you tomorrow. If it's not affecting you direct, it will affect you indirect. The way you treat your children, treat other children that way. Because they are same-called children. We have mothers now that has no child again. They have only son. The woman that they killed the son at Owen. You all watched that woman was on the street crying. We said, this is my only son. He was in the restaurant that day with his son. And they killed that boy. It is you, Uncle. Ask yourself questions. Let us say the truth. And let me stop here. Let me ask question that some people are asking me background under the vision. They say, all these things going on now, that I should ask the women, is there any plan of palliative for all those people that have been affected now? Many have lost their houses, their properties. They're not talking of property now, where to put their heads and clothes that they will wear. And food, as the high rate of our Naira is going, they cannot buy anything again. They're asking me to ask the women, do we have any plan for them? I contact some of them. You see, my English might not be so fluent, but so please, that's the question they said I should ask. And I recommend you women, bring down. Only actually bring down. You got back to our Nigeria, beginning zoo. I got John and I'm creating down. Here, Hanona came with boo, and I have one way about. And then yes, you know, Mona Valley, Mumaka. Is it now Anaga, Ziri, whatever. Things goes wrong every minute, every day. Emocho Mumatahaga, that family na-ebe akwa na ya onwe onye na-achọ ọchị ibe di ya, ụmụ nwaanyị na-achọ ọchị ibe n'ezinụlọ. So please, BOS, unu mara ebe unu sara ahụ chesa akwa unu jee ebe ahụ. Ọ dịbe too late unu ime amend everything. This is not time of sack. Otu ozi chekwa sack ya ndị ahụ na chekwa nụkwachi ha azụ. Unu wepụ Nelly ka onye ndị ji replace ya Nelly. Money matters. Maazị Ejiaze ha na-akpọ ya ka ọ dị n'unu wepụ. That man, ebe ọ nọ put the heat of ebe people na-ewebata ego, and they knew that man very well. And onye ndu eji that man ekwu. If you respect onye ndu, even onye ndu nọ ebe ahụ si unu chụpụ ya, unu kwesịrị ịgwa onye ndu si not now, nna anyị ugwu ka anyị mechagodi ihe anyị na-eme, then we come inside house mmanụ ndị anyị ga-ama ibe na ndị anyị aga-ama ibe. So ekele m na ụmụ nwaanyị mma mmanụ, ụmụ nwaanyị kelee m, ụmụ nwaanyị amamihe ga-abụ ka unu ụkwụ anya
ise
ya gachiere unu, ya
gachikwara gị. Biafra, thank you so much.
Biafra.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
We love you.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I can respond to what she said. She said the question was, are we doing any palliative? I don't know whether you know how we can get her contacts when we have the women. We go through our women leader and the Madam Oyuba and the team. We know how we're gonna reach out to them. Okay, so let's get the contact of the people that might need palliative. That is one. Secondly, I read in the message somebody was asking that we are here. What are we doing to help people at home? There are things we don't have to tell you what we're doing to help people at home, but we are doing our best. So let it be on record that 90% of this fight is being sponsored by the diaspora, if not 100%. So we are part of the diaspora, so we are doing something. So let it be on record. Then coming to Dr. Nelly, this is just a distraction, like I said. Iyambana bara dike.
I'll go.
Yes, Iyambana bara dike. Is, as far as I'm concerned, it is a foolish, a foolish narrative, because we are in a civilized world. We know we verify information. First of all, this so-called professor, the Biafrans are going to demonstrate at Baltimore any moment from now. If he doesn't lose his job, he will be reprimanded all his life, together with the one that posted the one with Amnesty International. The Biafrans are going to debunk it, because that is not whom we are. We are not terrorists. Even in America, there is what they call stand your ground law. When you are in your house and somebody comes to kill you, you got to defend yourself. We are in our ancestral land. Foreign invaders are coming to kill us and dismantle us in our own land. We have every legitimate right to defend ourselves. So Biafrans and the IPOP are not terrorists. We are peaceful people, and we have maintained that peace. And that is why no global body has ever proscribed us, except the contraption and corrupt leadership or whatever political class in the zoo. And the world knows that Nigeria is the highest, number one corrupt nation in the world. Their money they looted is all over the place in the whole world. Their whole system, a place where somebody will embezzle money, and during EFCC, the person will collapse and fake being sick. A place where snake will swallow billions of naira meant for something. A place where people will embezzle money and they'll set the whole parastatal ablaze to burn documents. So the world knows that Nigeria is the number one corrupt nation. So their accusation don't add water. And the Nelly is meaning shit water. There is nothing anybody's going to do with her, period. She's doing her job.
Okay.
When she wanted to contain the gene in the bottle, you guys refused. I continue asking her evidence in the public domain. She gave you people evidence in the public domain. So what's your problem again? So Nelly wrote a letter to a professor. You people are fools. And moreover, you see, it's just like I don't want to waste my time talking about whoever that is called Efe. She's just a half-baked human being. They give her a recharge card, she will start talking trash. She's not a classy woman that will come here and be talking. So she doesn't hold our opinion. She's Obagosaya. If Obagosaya to have a survive neatly, any day she doesn't get a customer, she can get a life of a livelihood.
I want to remind you, we have a call on hold also, please. We still have a call on hold.
Yeah, look, take the call because I'm not done yet, so that we don't keep her waiting.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, hello. Good evening from here.
Good evening. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. I just want to use this opportunity to greet Umuada that are on the air tonight from my time zone, and to thank every commentators and all those that are listening around the world. I'm Rabbi Charles, though, speaking from my location.
You're welcome, Rabbi.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Rabbi, we greet you.
Something prompted me to give you guys a call because I saw that what do you call it? This pamphlet they are circulating. It was a coordinator in one of the European countries that he's still undecided on what to do. He's a national coordinator because they are feeding him with a lot of lies. So he has been, anytime they say anything or tell them to do some certain things, he will call to verify. And I will put him to order. So he sent this one again, said, you see, this is what is going on. I said, do you believe this nonsense? Do you believe this nonsense? He kept quiet. I said, this is fake. This is a very big lie. It's what if freedom fighting goes this way, like blackmailing people and lying. These guys, they don't have focus. Whomever that is doing this, it shows that they have lost direction. I must say this. If they want to come, I haven't spoken to Dr. Nelly, and I would categorically say that Dr. Nelly is above these things they are saying. If somebody you can't kill someone you will funeralize. Just you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Dr. Nelly, you cannot kill somebody that his funeral cost will be on your head. Yes. You wouldn't do that. So I don't know where these people, where they kept their minds. If I have issue, like I'm having issue with, there is something I want to tell us here. You know, most of sometimes I have issue with some Christians, the way they handle the biblical matters. You know, sometimes you go to some churches, they will be their main topic every day is Lucifer, Satan, die. I said to them, you know, you guys are violating the order of creation. By the order of creation, we humans are not supposed to curse Satan unless God tells you to do that. He said you can resist him. You can resist him. You can rebuke him in the name of a superior being, the creator that he gave us. He said, in this name you can rebuke him. You can resist him. He will flee from you. But you cannot tell him to die. The only person that can sentence him to death is Elohim, the creator. Remember, he is a created being. He had office in heaven before. That office, Elohim gave him that office and anointed him on top of that office. He has two functions, two roles that he played. He is an archangel. He was an archangel of God. He was very close to God. Something came into his mind. And when he moved out of God's presence because of rebelliousness, Elohim reduced him to a lower level of the power. But he didn't created us to replace him in order to give him praise. But he didn't tell tell us to insult him. Therefore, if you insult Satan, he has power. He has malevolent power. He was given benevolent and malevolent power. The benevolent, he lost it when he left the presence of God, and he retained the malevolent power, the power to do evil or to do destruction. But he carries some of these things out under God's command. He can't kill anyone. God said, you shouldn't touch that person. In the account of Job, you can see it there. He said you can go and take everything he had, he's God, but don't touch his life. And that enemy, the Lucifer himself, didn't touch his life. Now, I want to bring it home to what we're saying. Every time I talk of DOS, you will notice that I speak to them with carefulness and respect. Because that office, they are still sitting there, but they are doing something that our leader didn't tell them to be doing. So I speak to Chike Doziem and every member of DOS with diligence. Anything they say they do, if they are lying, I will call them liars. If Chukwudi Ofama comes up to lie, as usual, I will tell him you are a liar. If Chike Doziem is not carrying out the order of our leader, I will say you are rebellious. You are not carrying the order out. That is what, but I will never attack him personally or his identity. But I will speak under because there is there is a appointment our leader gave me. And under that appointment, I can talk to Chimazi Chike Doziem, but I don't cross my line. He cannot say that I've insulted him personally. I said to him, if you carry out these things, there's a level you will go. I can place you under arrest one of these days if I cite you. I told that to Chukwudi Ofam as well. But because of the office he's standing upon right now, I cannot say some certain things until our leader is out. Then our leader will address Chike Doziem for what? For the destruction that he allowed to be taking place under his supervision, and is watching it. This thing could have been stopped earlier, but because they didn't know the function they gave them, the functionalities they have, the role they should play, they lost sight because of personal feelings. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be African thing, like you don't have regard or respect to women, that you believe that a woman's education ends in the kitchen and a woman cannot tell you what to do, a woman cannot investigate you, a woman cannot question you. So that I hear him when you guys were talking to him, I heard his voice when he said, you guys asked him some questions. He said, allow me to speak. He was saying it with a kind of, his manhood, so to say, he felt that his manhood was threatened. That you guys were crossing your line when you were bombarding him with a lot of questions. And to be honest, what I saw, he regretted coming there because he didn't know the gravity of what he was going to experience. So now, he's now in his comfort zone, doing what? Teaching lies, playing this kind of games. I'm not going to commonize this letter that we have because Biafrans back home haven't got access to information. They hear things from Radio Biafra and they will believe it. You understand? They see things online, they will believe it. So we're going to make sure that we diffuse this bomb because this is a lady that are exposing to danger. If she goes back home or goes anywhere, some idiot might say, oh, you are Dr. Nelly. Oh, you did this thing to us. And these people don't have information. And they will carry something out. And so we cannot let them say, we can't sweep it under the carpet. They planned this thing, they brought it out. And this woman didn't have any, maybe probably she doesn't even know this professor they are talking about. Now they put it on her. She wrote the professor. I said, you must be stupid to believe something you can read. Somebody posted it and you believe it. You didn't see the video. You didn't see the person talking. And you just believe what you read. Somebody could come up and say, Rabbi said, I will kill you. Then you believe it. Is that correct? So he said, well, I wouldn't think it that way because you can't do that. I said, now, this is exactly what they're playing. So they are putting the woman in danger. So we have to go all out to let our people know that this is false news, fake news. It's not correct. It's blackmailing. That is what they're doing, and it's not right. I told them I will make sure that that woman's security is protected anywhere in the world. in Africa, anywhere. She's going even online, because people bully people online. Some people have taken their lives because they have been bullied online. There's a brother in South Africa who called me one day when this first attack came. He said, when China Samworu told Dr. Nelly that she's blah blah blah, do you know that this thing can lead somebody to suicide, to suicidal thoughts? I said, I thank you very much. You're a good student of you are listening to me. Of course, this thing can lead if you are not strong enough. You can feel I can't handle it anymore. By so doing, you do blah blah blah. So when I gave it to Dr. Nelly, she said, I love what she said. She said, I have a thick leather skin. It won't get on me. Then I said, thank Elohim for that. So please let us pay attention to this and don't sweep it on that carpet, because this is not right. What they're doing is wrong. Today when I'm done, thank you very much.
Thank you, Rabbi, for calling. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rabbi. We appreciate it.
So, like I was talking before we took that call. We know that this is a cheap propaganda, and it doesn't matter, because Nelly is doing her job. They did not contain it when they were supposed to contain it, and it came out on the public domain. Now it's their baby to rock. So that should not even waste our time, because right here today, I thought we should be talking about no election. These are distractions. No election in Biafra land, and our land they have surrendered, and they're killing our children, our sons and our husbands. So the people that are out there that are fronting for Nenayanya, and the other ones who feel their ego and their integrity is being trampled upon, they're going to fight back. And who is the most vulnerable? Who is the cancer in their midst now? Is Nelly or Fuebu. So they will do everything to bring her down, but it doesn't matter. We are all human beings. We are educated. We have common sense. We know what is true and what is not true. So the Biafrans, we are heading to Baltimore to go and demonstrate at that college. And,
of course.
And let it be on record too that the university has pulled down the post. I think Washington.
Hold on. Please hold on. Yeah.
They have already taken down the whatever the post or write up or whatever it is, and even at that, we still going there to let them to register our displeasure. So turning around now that Nelly is just the most dumb thing I have ever seen in my whole life, and unfortunately, those who are taking that narrative are half baked. Let me use that word. And I know Biafrans were smarter than a sixth grader. We're smarter than this. So Nelly did not do that, and Nelly will not do that. And it is not something we're going to waste our time on. So please, we are talking about how our people going to sit at home and make sure.
We have a caller. I'll remind you, we have a caller also.
Okay, go ahead and get it.
Okay. Yeah, hello. You're welcome.
Hello, Sister
Okay.
Sister Chinwe, good
evening. Okay, Sister Ife. You're welcome. Yeah.
God bless you,
bless you, my sister.
And God bless our mama, all our mama there. God bless Mama Rosemary, Azuka,
Thank you.
and the other for our mommy. And Sister Chinwe, I want to give you one. I called
good to hear from you.
For you. I want you to play it.
You cut one video for me. Okay.
Yes, now.
Okay.
Dave Umai said anybody that give any information, they will be sharing 2 million. The reward is 2 million. Just play it for our people, so that they will know that if this Dave Umai is ready to kill everybody. You understand? Because our people are there. That is why I said, let me quickly call you and you show them. You understand? Just play it. You will just use your phone to play it. Okay. You understand? You will understand where they are going. The truth they are bringing. They want to start going house to house. The way Sister Azuka just say it now. You understand? Explain it to them. Just play it. It's very short. It's not long. Okay?
Thank you for the information. We will listen to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
for people to give information. You can block your number and give information there. And every information will lead to arrest of any killer. We have a reward, cash reward, and secret reward of not less than 2 million. Nobody's going to review your ability.
Are you hearing it?
Yes.
And people
That's
clapping.
reward. Say they are in the house.
And people are clapping.
People are clapping. And the army are in their own home, killing them. And they're also trying to point at their own people to give them money so they can start pointing at people. And we're all folding hands, blackmailing one another in this battle we are right now in. It's so pathetic. I'm so weak internally, so weak.
No, Chinwe, we should be a source of a fountain where our people gonna come and draw some water to drink. That is why Biafran women, we are resilient, we are focused, we are unstoppable. We are emotional, but we don't allow emotions to overrule us, because at this time of challenge, our people are looking up to us. You know, I tell my people, devil man, he lives among us. He lives in the community. He might be going around with whatever, but devil man, he has relations. He has children. He has a maternal home. You people should start unleashing one or two of his relations, so that he will feel the pain of, killing other people's children. And there's something that is happening right now. If you guys will recall this guy, the Okuzo SARS, that guy that killed many of our youth, that was in charge of SARS Okuzo, James or whatever his name is. That eventually, when they fired him, they took him to be special security advisor to the governor. And when Nnamdi Kanu and all this, when Onyendu exposed, they smuggled him to Ghana, and they caught him in Ghana and gave him a beating. That guy is back to Anambra State as I'm talking to you now. He came back under the this Uber of a guy that is coming up as a gubernatorial candidate has brought him back. He brought him back. He disguised himself, unless people who know him. He now carries a dreadlock and all this. So he disguises it. So he's now the one leading the unknown gunmen in Anambra State. So he is the one that, if you know, he's the one that will see you taking picture or something like that, or videoing, he will kill you. That is the same man that finished our people. He's back again. By Andy Uba brought him. So our people have to really, really be careful, because you can go and take 2 million naira. How much is 2 million naira? Less than $2,000. With the inflation and everything. At the end of the day, you die in the process. You mortgage your future forever. At the end of the day, that 2 million naira cannot even buy you keke, marwa. But you have mortgaged your life forever. In the process, you may die. So what will it benefit you to, to eat 2 million, take 2 million naira, and then die in the process? So our people, last week when I came here, I pointed it to you guys what Ghanaians did. When the corrupt politicians came to give them bags of rice in Ghana, the people gathered and they booed at them and said, to hell with you and your bag of rice. You're going to give a bag of rice today to take our destiny. And who's going to give us again tomorrow when you start looting? And that's it. That politician in shame left with his bags of rice. Let our people rise against tyranny, against this evil that is perpetrated, that is hovering around our land. The 5 governors do not mean well for us. They don't mean well for you. So don't take any bribe. You are mortgaging your life, the life of your children, and their future. They will take it. That is even the money made to develop the state. So it's not that they're giving you anything that doesn't belong to you. You can also take the money if you want to, but don't divulge, don't tell them any secret that you know. It is your money. I said it. Thank God that the other time Chike doesn't came on, and he was able to, toward the end of his broadcast, he said, based on what Onyendu said, we collectively agree that there won't be any election, and that's where we all stand. So our people in Biafra land should know there is not going to be any election. Don't give your BVC out there, BVN, I don't know what they call it. Don't give it out there. That's what your voting power. When you give it out there, you are like somebody who has gone to vote. Can you imagine the governors and the what do you call it? The political class, the Ohanese and Igbo, and the religious among the Biafrans went and had a meeting at Enugu sometime this week that just ended, and they didn't say anything about the release of our leader. If there is anybody that will tell us what we're going to listen to, what we're going to do, that is Nnamdi Kanu. In as much as they're not talking about how to release Nnamdi Kanu, they're not talking about everything he has told us. There won't be any election. We will not listen to anybody until Nnamdi comes out to tell us, and we will listen. So it doesn't matter whatever intimidation they come with. It doesn't matter whatever they come out to talk about. How many will they kill? The ones we have overseas here, we come back to wage war with their own children as well. So if they kill all of us in the process, the Biafra agitation will not die. So let us focus on letting our people know their right to sit at home, their right to not to do any election, and their right to defend themselves. Any other thing is irrelevant as far as I'm concerned. The money they have come to give to you is your money. So they're not doing you any favor anyway. But all I said is that those military...
we have a caller. A lot of people have been calling. It's got. Yeah, somebody, sorry, Lolo. Somebody was telling me I don't allow people to finish before. Yeah, we have few, with this program is 3 hours. We have few minutes to go, and I will allow other people to talk. So when I cut the thing short, you don't get upset, because it's very necessary that I give people space. We have short time also, and a lot of people are calling in here. Anyone they didn't finish, they are coming back again. They are here for you, okay? Lolo, let me pick this call.
Okay.
Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Paul.
Okay.
I would like to make a suggestion. You know, since these things are going on, and Chike Dozie came up and, you know, changed the inquiry line, you know, our audience to have on 5. I would suggest that the ladies should also have a inquiry line so that they will know what is going on. People will be calling. You know, since the women are the one handling everything about the ESN and a couple of other things that is going on. Because it doesn't make sense that they are having an inquiry line and they are not active on the struggle, and they will keep on getting information, while the people that are taking care of the business, you know, they are not having any information. They don't know what is going on. So that's a suggestion. I don't want to say everything up when we get a meeting, then I can say more. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a wonderful suggestion.
Yes.
Yeah, before we go, there's another call. Let's take it at once.
Noted. We'll take it up at the leadership. At the leadership. Yes.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, please. I'm insisting to call because there's very important something I want to put out.
Okay.
Again, please. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, please, very quick. I want the people listening to take note that this fabricated letter, number one, thing I want to put out there is that people should know that in America, bribery is a crime, a criminal offense in America. Most of our sisters that are on the platform should know that. Okay. So that is number one evidence for you to know that this is fabricated, completely fabricated. And number two is that if the leadership does not come out to rebuke the people that have shared this letter on their platform, to tell them, warn them, and tell them to retract it, apologize to Nelly, then we know this is another clear evidence to show that they are the enemy of Biafra. Because the leadership should come out and rebuke anyone that has shared that letter. And anyone that has shared that letter, they must rebuke them. Because this, not just like the man of God said, we are not going to treat it with kid gloves.
Of course.
Because it is a terrible thing that they are doing. They are putting the life of Dr. Nelly in jeopardy by sharing a letter that doesn't exist anywhere. Because somebody cannot come out openly and say, I was paid to do this. Not in America. It cannot be done because it is a crime. You know how many years in jail that man will go? That man did not write that letter, and Nelly doesn't even know that man. I have not asked Dr. Nelly, but it is clear because in America it is a crime for you to phone up and write openly. Somebody paid me to do it. That's a crime, and the leadership must rebuke everybody that posted that letter and tell them immediately that if they in any way are part of this struggle, they must apologize to Nelly and withdraw that letter from public space. Thank you very much. That's just what I want to put up out there. Thank you.
Thank you. It's a good.
There's something I want to
say. The voice message. Sorry, I will share it later. Somebody said I'm gonna do that.
There's something I want to say based on what this brother just said concerning this fake letter going on. Do you know that I said we are planning a march at the college, Baltimore University? Sometime we have a meeting tonight in that regard. Do you know that this is character assassination?
Of course.
So this is, if Chike does not address this guy stands a chance to sue IPOP as a body.
Even Nelly also. Even the people that are sharing it, that are going viral.
Exactly.
Also.
This is another cancer that needs to be cut off right away. He needs to do this thing like it is.
Thank you so much. Please, I have to bring it honorable right now to honorable. You've seen all the calls that have been calling in and some of the questions. If you can remember any of them, go ahead and answer also. The letter that is flying that we're still discussing.
You know what? When some people take laws into their hands, America is not like Nigeria. Okay? Before you make any utterances or write anything, be ready to stand by it. Before you let any allegation, okay? Be ready to stand by it. Because whomever that spread this letter, unless the person is not coming from United States, will find out. So whomever that spread it, get ready for the next thing that is coming. Nelly is like a cancer when it comes to this struggle. People have been like trying to bring her down in all means because she's saying the truth. And they should get ready. And like our brother said, that the DOS should, get ready for the heavy rain that is about to fall, because this is another evil that is coming their way. So they better go and retract it, or whomever that raised it, if the source is from the United States, get ready for the next battle, because you will go and write maybe check of some millions of dollars. That is where Nelly will start smiling, because by the time we find out what happened, then you should be ready to pay whatever play any dance we ask you to play. Okay, so my people, don't worry yourself about that. Like I told you before, that Nelly is like is a whistleblower. She's doing her job, and without Nelly, we wouldn't have known what some people were doing in this struggle. Okay, so that they can do anything to sabotage her or to bring her down, but all we're telling you is that Nelly has done nothing wrong, and whomever that wrote that letter, get ready for the next dance. And if IPOB has promoted it, they should equally get ready for the next dance.
Of course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We will get to the root of that matter. I'll bring you in, Mother Rosemary. The floor is yours. Just pick anyone.
Yes, so I know that the floor will reach me, and then I have to talk about it too, because I must put my mouth and voice to the information. Whoever that fabricated that letter is a lie. It does not exist. It does not hold any warrant. Dr. Nelly, our dear Nwada Biafra, is as clean as the white. She is as a dove. Whoever that is doing that, number one, when the case is called character assassination, whoever that did not just as one character, the person has assassinated characters. One, you have Dr. Nelly's character. Two, if Dr. Sheshan did not say what said, you have assassinated his or her character. And we may also add character. IP. The person that wrote nonsense assassinated the character indigenous Biafra, and which we may not take light with whoever that is responsible for it. And for Efe, remember, the first time out, I told you, you are our sister to come out from the shackles, whatever they are holding you down. Even if it's a blackmail, if you repent, we will forgive you because you are also a daughter of Biafra. I even went ahead to tell you that we love you. And we do not want you to go through that road going because there is no life in it. The road you are treading, it has a dead end. They will use you, they will mess you up, will dump you. I hope you are listening, because if this letter to you, your life is already gone.
Yeah.
I pray for you, Efe. I sincerely pray for you, because I don't want to end up the way they are trying to put you. Because if this letter is traced back to you, and if you have a hand in the fabrication of the letter and in the publication of it, you are in trouble, because the newspaper published it for you, is also in trouble.
Yes.
Of course.
So it's something that is tangled. It's tangled. And a lot of issues have come together. So my prayers for you, Efe, is that you know nothing about this letter. Only that you are sharing and what somebody else has written. Because the originator of the letter, Dr. Nelly will not let you go free.
Yes.
Dr. Shisha, because now Dr. Shisha is presented as somebody that takes bribe in the United States of America. Bribery and corruption is no. They don't have in America. So a lot of things are inside here. And another thing, whoever that fabricated that letter is trying to give us something else to talk about, instead of talking about what we are here for. Izombe in Imo State out yesterday. This evening, we're hearing that 2 hillocks filled with bodies from Olu that people, the Nigerian armies killed and slaughtered, are being transported to Imo State. I hear also to talk about the armored cars, Nigerian military war cars, their ammunitions that surround our place, ready to kill more and pack it in the hillocks cars. Those people are our brothers. Those people are our sisters. They are our mothers, our fathers, our relatives, our children. How much could our hearts take? There is no more water in our eyes. They are dried up. And instead of people focus on what is happening on the ground, they are bringing all these distractions, telling us about Dr. Nelly, that they have nothing against. It's a shame. Every village, I repeat, if you know your village, if you know your town, if you are in diaspora, if you are in the zoo country, or if you are in our motherland, Biafra, tell our people at home, our youth, to get organized. Miracle na Chizo, Ozomedela, from certain areas we saw yesterday, Izombe. They did not think that thing will happen. Please, our people, prepare to defend yourselves. From diaspora, we will do what we're supposed to do. We'll bring the helps we can bring. But you're supposed to defend yourself. Block the roads. Ambush any convoy coming from nowhere to Biafra land. If they are coming from rivers, the people in over there in just side block them. If they are coming from Cross River, the people in over there block them. If they are coming from Enugu, people in Enugu block them. If they are coming from Owerri, Umuahia, anywhere, Anambra, block them. Do not let them come in anymore, because inside they start killing. And the ones that are inside burn their cars, burn their anything that they bring inside. That if you burn them, you will be able to catch them and then deal with them. But if you don't burn them, you are holding your hands. Hey, they've come. Hey, I know they have guns. I know they have ammunitions. But please, my people, I don't know how much guns I have during the 1967 when our grandfathers and grandparents did it, but they try to defend themselves. If they could do it at that time, to the extent they did it, I believe that we can do it better this time. Yes. Somebody mentioned palliative. For the palliatives, even though we are still going to discuss it in our women forum, but when Mazi was here, I still remember strategy for palliatives. If you are two people from any place, any village, two people gather together, buy some palliative for your village, for your kindred, or anywhere, any town. If you're more than 10, then that's more food for them. Our people outside, we must try to take care of our people at home. This is the time again. It happened during the NSAS program project. We can still do it now. Get organized. Every villages in everywhere you are outside Nigeria, outside Biafra land, get organized. Get food. Christmas is coming. November, these people that don't have a place or don't have a food now, they need it. Please get organized. We have to do it our way of doing it, because sometimes doing everything on the center may not reach everybody. But if you know your villages, your town, your kindred, and you can reach them, please send your palliatives home. Send your palliatives home. They need us, and they need us now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We always have as time flies so fast, especially when we're enjoying this program, and that's why the last that call I took it as my last call. But before we leave, I have somebody sent in a question, and I don't know whether any of you are in the right position to answer it. Let me read it. What are we going to do about the Ebonyi State Coordinator, Mazi Wisdom Ezike Wabam and Co. in DSS? Please, we need to do something to get them out from there. They won't. Every day they arrest our people, a lot of people in Ebonyi State. So I don't know whether it's a question. I don't know the people that are supposed to answer it. If you are not in a position, I just put it out there to let them know that our people are languishing in DSS. They a couple that just gave birth, their child is just 3 days old. They came and took the wife, and nobody is saying anything. That Fortunately, we cannot help it. Our DOS are not saying anything about that the couple that were taken and left the small baby. A lot of things going on. So these people in Ebonyi can no longer take it. We receive calls from them every day. They're asking. People are languishing in jail in Ebonyi. Women.
Anyway, can I answer this question a little bit? My own little understanding. I know that we cannot, say categorically if we are gonna do anything here, but we have other coordinators up here that we can talk to, to see what we can do. So maybe after this meeting, I'm gonna make some calls, and then we're able to get it across to them if there is anything we can do to, help. And of course, we can take it to the women's wing and then see if we can have a meeting or maybe come up with something, to be able to help this situation. But it's kind of um, boils down on, trying to get maybe one or two, three, four people together to discuss it. Thank you.
Lolo, you have something to say?
It baffles me that we don't know whether there is a security arm of this DOS, set up DOS, of kind of that intervene with this kind of situation, because they were the one that went to work with the lawyer when it happened in Ghana, and our folks were rounded up in Ghana. So my thing is that, you know, now there is a communication outreach phone number out there. I hope that they're going to use it to communicate to the DOS and let them know, because there should be a team that handle this. But if because in the past, one of the things I raised in this platform, or Simon's platform, was somebody complaining that when they call, that Chike Dozem and his team don't pick up the phone call. So if it's something that requires urgent attention, they rarely get that message across. But now there is an inquiry hotline numbers. People can always use it to reach out. Once that thing happens and the people are communicated, it could be followed up right away. But like Azuka said, these are some of the things we can will bring up at the female women forum, and then discuss it and see who is handling what. Because I'm not in the security, so I don't know much about how they go about that. Okay.
Sarah Rosemary, you have something to just chip in?
Our leader said that
Mm,
everybody sides they work. Um,
mm,
our women group, we are doing a lot of things, and we are making sure that our focus mostly is the release
mm,
of our Onyendu, and then to provide for the ESN. Then when it comes to all these kind of arrests, um, I believe we will reach across, because now that the
mm.
DOSs are not playing along, we don't know where they are looking and what they are doing, because they're supposed to be, bringing all these informations out, letting people
Yeah,
know
mm,
that things are happening. Because when Oyendu was here with us before they
mm,
kidnapped him, he always, once it happens, he comes to the air. He announces it, he hammers on it, and he tell them what to do, how to go about and releasing them. I will say that we will still get it across to our regional coordinators here in
yeah,
United States of America, and then let's see if they can, do something about it. And please, before us, I know that we are winding down. Before we
yeah,
go again, we have to remind everybody the 16th of this month, that's Saturday, coming up, we are having a fundraising for our leader to follow up with his legal activities and other things. Because if Ndu is out here, most of these things here, we won't be here talking them, because he will be all in place. So our focus is to bring him out, and then after that, also another fundraising Sunday too for the ESN. Like we mentioned earlier, we did one yesterday, but we are going to do another one on Sunday. But Saturday is also a major one, because we want to get our Oyendo out. So everything we do here in
yeah,
America is money,
mm,
money, money, contributing, because without money, we cannot do anything. Money is the sharp razor that you use to cut things that you want to do. And with that too, I call upon our people that are in other places. And when we talk about money, remember where to take your money to. You take it to the Umweri account, the one that is officially known that Onyendu approved for us here in the United States. And unless when the women are doing their fundraising and other things, even when Onyendu gave us that autonomy and gave us the permission to have our account when he with us. So when we do fundraisings, then we can put the presented by the women group, and then they can transfer it after we collect everything. So we have the Umuada account, and then we have the Umweri. That's Umweri account. Umweri account is national account, but the Umuada account is for the women group. So those are the only two accounts recognized here in the United States of America for now, except for also we have that's for the national, but I know that the states have their own too. I don't know how this works now, because I know that some states put their own in years, and which is not help, but everything that everybody will understand here. So please, for our people that are home, we know that we have the millionaires at home, we have the billionaires at home, we have the Biafrans that have big companies and they have much, much money. Your money is useless without Biafra.
of course.
Contribute your money. We need it. We need it to save our land. We need it to save our people. We are not asking you to bring all your money. Just give them, so that we can use to run for our freedom. Biafra freedom, to sponsor our security outfit, SN, and everything that relates to bringing out our Oyendu from the DSS kidnap dungeon. Please, money is very important to us. I want to emphasize on that enough. Thank you.
Thank you so much. See, well, the time is still running very well, running very fast. See, money speaks. Money has a voice, and it answers all things. Money is really needed right now. Money is really needed, please. And for the brother that sent that message for the people in the DSS dungeon, I believe he's looking for lawyers. Those days while Mazi was out there, lawyers were always going for them, and those people are there. Nobody's coming for them. Nobody's sending lawyers for them. Probably the one of the Ghana, maybe because we said it here openly and they did it. So let's say it's open so they can also go and see how to bring us our brothers out there. It's so pathetic that at this point, with all that Mazin Namdekano have thought, we are still waiting for him to come and do things. It's so funny when we say if Mazi was out here, we would have done this, we would have done that. So pathetic. Uh, even if he didn't go to prison, he might be resting and be watching us practicing what he has taught us. So before we go, and I want to remind us, taking the women for the march, they're about to march in the Washington Times. And also, you've talked about the palliative, it's okay, you've said it about it. Then I'll remind you, even if we're sitting at home tomorrow, like Mazi Wale say, go and hide yourself in the bush. They will still come for you in the house there. So please, this is a time to be wise, smart, and do the needful for yourself. Because only one life you have. Once somebody take it like that, it's over. Before I will say bye-bye to the viewers, I'll just give you like one minute to just say your final words so we can go. I guess Honorable is off right now. So who goes first?
It doesn't matter. I can go.
Okay.
Thank you, Chinwe, again for this opportunity, and we will continue doing what Elohim has called us to keep doing. Truth is bitter, but it has to be told, no matter whom it hurts. To my great Biafrans, we have said it. You need to defend yourself. You need to be security conscious. You need to know who the enemies that live amongst you are, and you need to understand that the politicians are not your friends. They don't have your interests at heart. You have to also know that there will be no election in Biafra land. We also said don't give your BVC to anybody. They will use it and it will be like you are voting again. Remember, the Oga SARS or Kuzo SARS is back, and Oba is using him to kill our people. So the killer demon angels in demonic angels in Igbo land now are the 5 governors plus this a flave that is coming back as a gubernatorial candidate. Then to DOS, please, ọ dị mma ka ewepụ aka enwe n'ofe tupu ya aghọọ aka mmadụ. Remove this evil canker worm before it will eat up the fabrics of the foundation. Chike Dozem, during your last broadcast, you stated something about Janjaweed and the Hopu Zodema forging our memo, your memo, and circulating it, canceling sit at home, canceling all those other things. This is coming up again. Remember, there are a lot of forgeries going on in the DOS in the public domain there. We have had forgery about a receipt. Nenayanya forged receipt. Says she paid money in and she didn't pay money in. Nenayanya went and forged that Nelly Ofebu wrote an apology letter to her, and she came and read it, and they were all fabrications. Now this one is coming up again. This is not portraying the IPOP family. It's not portraying Biafran's image out there. This is the corruption that brought Nigeria to their knees where they are today. And this is not the kind of Biafra we want to walk. We want to go into a Biafra where everybody is pure as white as snow and pure in heart and clean as white. So, Chike Dozem, you need to stand up and arrest this issue because it is not telling good about our image. It is not telling good about our unity. And it's not telling good about the nation we plan to build. So please, our people are yearning for comfort. They're yearning for directions. They're yearning for action. Chike Dozem, talk to our people more. Please, sir, tell them, encourage them, address the incessant killing, motivate them, tell them our hope is not done, it's not gone. They will kill us, we kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will come. So please, my good people of Biafra, may Elohim, who is the great battle winner, who is the great man in battle, may he lead us onto his hands. We commit our spirit. May he lead us while we follow. And I say good night from here.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Wanda, very so much. Wanda Rosemary or Honorable, and who is going next? 2 minutes, 2 minutes.
Okay, I go.
Okay.
My people at home and all the world, we are very grateful that you made out your time. We have been here for 3 hours, and all of you stayed with us. It support. It shows interest. We thank you. And this is the reason we are this. Because we are here just to make sure that our people knows exactly what is happening in and around them. We are here to create awareness that our people will not be taken unawares. And we are also here to that our people receive the true information, the truth, and nothing but the truth. We are not here to make people look bad. We are not here to go against anybody. But if somebody is not doing the right thing, we have the people know. And when somebody is doing the right thing, we also have to let the people know. For instance, this case is about somebody fabricating issues about Dr. Nelly that never existed. It's a wrong thing to do. It's diverting our attention from our focus. And I hear somebody writing on the comment section about how is propagating that fabricated lies. Mr. Bob, stop. Because the information that you are discussing is not the truth one. It's false. We want you to circulate the truth. Nothing but the truth. And if you are not sure of what telling people, please, you stop and verify information before you do so. And to my people, the people of Imo State, especially Izombe and Olo, our hearts goes out for all of you, especially those that lost their houses yesterday, especially our family members, our relatives that lost their lives. It is not a good thing for us. It's part of that injustice, genocide, annihilation of our people we are trying to stop. We want nothing but total freedom from the shackles of the British Parliament and their laws, creating and amalgamating the southern and northern protectorates that put us in deep mess we are in today. We are trying to separate from Nigeria government because they are marginalizing us, dehumanizing us, and causing genocide on our lands. And the evidence is overwhelming. That's why we want our freedom. We want to be on our own. And we also advocate for the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Please continue with the sit at home. Only that these are wise, because they have put their armor tanks around our homes, waiting for us to sit in the house, and they come and array us and kill us. Be very wise when you sit at home. Look up for your brother and sister. Be our brothers and sisters keepers. And there should be no election in anywhere in Biafra land, especially in Anambra. I thank you all. May God be with you all and continue to protect you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very so much. Honorable, over to you. The last and not the least.
Okay, thank you, my people. Sometimes when I come over here, I feel like not going anymore because I know that you're hearing us, and I want to thank you, Chinwe, that you're a blessed woman, and providing this opportunity to talk to our people is a thing that you will be remembered
We
for.
are all blessed too.
The women are so happy that we're here, and on behalf of our leader, Miss Bridget. She was supposed to be here, but unfortunately, when I talked to her this before we started coming, they had a meeting that clashed with this program, and she's sending her greetings to all the Biafrans. And I want to tell you, my people, like I rightly said last time and yesterday, today, that here is a place we do our worship right now, okay? Because we tell the truth and nothing but the truth here. You cannot get anything that is fake here. So whatever we tell you, please always remember that we said it, that we can convey the message of truth here. And we can tell you nothing but the truth. Always have it at the back of your mind. Okay? So no sit at home. Always know that there'll be no sit at home tomorrow. Tomorrow is Monday. So no sit at home. Secondly, there will be no election. There should be no election. There
No
will be
sit at
no
home or sit at home. Which one are you saying?
no sit at home.
No
Oh,
sit.
there will be sit at home tomorrow.
Okay.
So sorry.
I was just wondering.
There should be sit at home tomorrow. So sorry. There should be sit at
You might
home
be right.
tomorrow.
You might be right
Okay?
somehow. You can
And
sit at
then
home, you can go
there
and
will
hide
be
in
no
the bush.
election. There will be no election in Biafra land. I am not even Biafra. There will be no election in Anambra State. Okay? And I want to honestly appeal to Chikedism to please retract, arrest the character assassination that is going on about Nelly, because that is a serious thing that will fall on the IPOB family if that news came from them. If that story is being circulated by every member of the media that is propagating this message of struggle for Biafra, please, I want you to take the leadership to another level by making sure that you stop this story before the rain will start falling. Because let me tell you one thing about Nelly. Nelly is Azwanuka, if you guys don't know her. And Nelly is somebody that doesn't fight without getting to the end of the road. You cannot just get this news out there written by somebody without an atom of honesty in it. So please call this story to order before people's heads will be rolling down, because this is the United States. This is not Africa. This is not even Europe. This is United States, where your words matters a lot, and where character assassination is not taking any level. So please, I beg you, if you want the unity of this house that Onyendu created, please, I beg you, retract that story before it is too late. Okay? And I want to equally tell our people, there is war going on, whether you like it or you don't. Please sleep with your eyes open. Don't sleep too much. If you feel that there is something you're seeing somewhere, please always try to get us others, involved, and then fight it. And then I must tell you, do not walk in the night. Always stay at home. Always stay at home at night. Don't go there and start drinking and then drink away your life. Don't go there and start doing business that you know that cannot fetch you anything right now. Please, for those who are out there smoking Igbo and all those, this is not time to do that. There is war. Please, I beg you in the name of Almighty Elohim. And I want to equally thank every one of you that stayed through to listen to us. And we will be coming here at least twice or thrice a week to convey the message that we have for you, please. And we try, we're not sleeping. We're trying everything possible best to make sure that we take care of what we can take care of. So I want to wish you guys a peaceful night rest, and then go rest your body, and then wake up tomorrow in peace. Good night from here.
Thank you. Somebody they sit at home. They sit at home. She made a mistake.
There is sit at home, please. Please, sit at home. There is sit at home tomorrow.
Yes, there is.
There is.
Somebody sent me something I want to put out there from my college blog. She said on the 6th of October that about 5:30 p.m., a group of Imo State Police Command tactical team came and invaded a welding shop, a place where people are welding, welders, a welding shop, and arrested the owner without any reasonable charge. In the process, the cousin asked the police so that he can tell the family where they were taking him. One of the police officers turned and shot the guy. This is happening in Ehime Mbano.
I heard that. Yeah.
And shot him on the head, and later came back and took the body. So she just sent it to me now, and I said I have to put it out there. So it's no longer people roaming the street, even people who are in their houses, shops, in their homes, at the working place. So they are making us run away from our land. And that's why we have to rise. The DOS have to rise. We have to defend ourselves. Very important.
It's not even a matter of DOS or no DOS. This is the right time for anybody to do the needful for yourself, because we've been talking about them to get up. It's time for them to do the needful. Use your brain right now. Don't just die for nothing. Don't put your life waiting for somebody to help you, please. And
for Gloria, please, Gloria Ogu, take it or leave it. There will be no election in Anambra, and there will be no election in Biafran. The ones you casted in Imo State, what happened to it?
How many people
they can died? Always put whatever. They can always put whoever they want. All we are focusing now is to save our lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all. That's our focus.
We might not finish everything today. Yeah, women will always come within the week. If there's emergency, you will see us here. They will come. They will just always come. We might not finish everything because it's almost late.
And they should be sit at home tomorrow.
Yeah,
Total lockdown. Total lockdown, please.
So I'm appreciating you women. Somebody said, unfortunately, that you and I are wearing the same uniform today. I didn't even know that.
We look alike.
Yeah, we have to almost looking alike, you know. So as we keep it, they noticed it. We didn't plan it, all right.
That's a clever observation.
Yeah, it's a good observation, you know.
Oh my
Thank you so
God.
much. And I want to let you know that these are powerful women. For any man that married these women, our husbands,
yes,
it's a complete man. We don't marry, we don't marry ordinary men because they know we are complete men. Complete.
Yes, so
I say no shaking. We don't. We
no
go
shaking
nowhere.
We
know
And one more thing, please. Gloria Ogu, now that I know where you are coming from, you can give Sister Chinwe your number and she can reach me. I will direct you how to join the Texas. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I'm expecting to get in touch with you, Gloria. All right. Oh, bye-bye. And I say to you once again, we love you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, people.